And good evening, my lovely Lost Tales, and welcome back to the Blue Rose Respite for my spooky Sunday night stream. I hope you're all doing well this weekend, my lovelies. A big thank you to everyone who checked out and showed some love for my ASMR tale that came out on Saturday. I put a lot of work into it. It came out really, really well, and I'm very, very proud of it. So if you like Baldur's Gate 3, especially our Githyanki darling Lae'zel, then maybe take a look at my YouTube channel. I'm just saying you might find something on there that's pretty cool. Sounds pretty cool. And there's a pretty cool person doing the pretty cool voice. Vince, you look like you're extra fabulous today. Oh, thank you so much, Vince. I appreciate it. I think maybe just like my makeup came out especially nicely tonight and my hair's feeling fly, so it's all good. It's all very good. The new ASMR tale was genuinely amazing, Stephanie. It was very well made. Why, thank you. I appreciate that. I was actually so proud of the fact that I managed to get Lae'zel's voice, or do my best impression of Devra Wild's performance as Lae'zel, get the mannerisms down, get the little nuances down, and it just came together so beautifully, and I'm so proud of it. So I really, really appreciate people checking it out and giving it some love. Oh, why, thank you. I appreciate it, my lovelies. Thank you. Also, another cool thing came out. Technically, it came out last night, my time, but it came out, I think, yesterday-ish or today. The new chapter, the new episode, I should say, of Hunter the Parenting is out over on Brother Alpha Boost's channel. And I got to reprise my role as Elise. So if you like big scary goth girls, then yes, go check that out. I love Elise. She's great. She's so much fun. And yeah, it's just so good. I was thinking back what it was like to sit and record Elise's lines. And it's just a blast, honestly, being part of the whole team. Oh, thank you so much, my lovelies. Yes. Elise is amazing. I played her. I got to reprise my role as her. She was originally introduced in one of the audio logs for Hunter the Parenting, which was a lot of fun. And because I was updating my website and my spotlight and backstage pages and stuff, and adding that new credit and everything like that. And the first time I played Elise was in 2022, so it feels really good to have be able to come back as her in 2024 and get to reprise such a wonderful character. She's just so cool, and it's so much fun recording with the team because we do live recordings, so I don't pre-record the lines on my own and send it to them. I have like maybe 5 or so people in a call at once from the team behind it, and we're all just like chatting and hanging out. I'm recording everything. They let me know if they want any extra retakes or any different reads for any lines, and it's just so fun. It's so fun hanging out with Alpha and the crew, so I'm really, really glad that everyone's loving the new chapter. It's certainly one of the most dramatic things I think that the team has produced, but honestly, if you've already seen it, you can tell the level of animation is just like taking it to the next level. They just keep getting better and better and better, and they're absolutely incredible. I'm still mad at you about that, Steph. How dare you introduce a sexy goth woman to me, knowing how much goth women are my weakness. Listen, I am personally going out of my way to attack you. Like, listen, it's not my fault I just keep getting typecast as gorgeous goth ladies and amazing goth girls. I'm just saying, it's like I have a type that I keep getting cast as because I have a voice that fits those characters perfectly. I was only able to check out the first 3 minutes of the new Hunter episode, but it looks fantastic so far. I'm definitely going to check out more of it in the future. Hell yes, that's what I like to hear. It's so good. I think they put it together in a playlist so far. Put it together in a playlist. I was just trying to articulate my thoughts a bit. It is inspired by Hunter the... What's it called? 1 second. I should know this. I'm a World of Darkness fan. Why do I not know this? I'm sorry. Hunter the Reckoning. Sorry. I was thinking, like, is it Hunter the Gathering? No, it's not that. It's not Hunting and Gathering. It's Hunter the Reckoning, which is one of the games you can play that's part of the World of Darkness. So the World of Darkness also includes Werewolf the Apocalypse and Vampire the Masquerade. And so it's wonderful to see, like, because I'm a part of the World of Darkness Discord as well, so I can keep up to date on news and stuff like that, and hang out with cool people. And just getting to see people's reactions, being, like, super excited about it as well. It's a really good feeling. You're typecasted as God. Hush your face. No, you hush your face. You hush your face, Vince. It's outstanding what the Ogre Poppeneng crew are doing. They're certainly an ambitious bunch. Honestly, they are some of the hardest working people that I have had the pleasure of working with. They put so much work and passion into what they make. And also, a little promo thing, you'll probably see it across all the socials, and it was promoted in the episode. But they have their first makeshift plushie available. So it's going to be available for order for the next 20 or so days, I believe. They've already hit the goal, so it is going to be manufactured, but you can only buy it within, like, or place an order for it within the next 20 days, and then once it's done, it's done. So if you're especially a big fan of Hunter the Parenting and other works by the team, then be sure to check that out. That would be pretty awesome. Yes, Kevin the Wizard. Kevin the Wizard is being made into a marketable plushie and he hates it. God damn it. Is that the board game series you mentioned Larian should work on? No. World of Darkness is a, I believe it started out as a TT RPG and then it expanded. I'm more familiar with it as a LARPer, because the way I would play play Vampire the Requiem, which was 2nd edition, and Vampire the Masquerade, which is the current edition, as a LARP. But it's so good. It's so good. And they do have a couple of video games. I've streamed a couple of Vampire the Masquerade games in the past, but they're so good. And yes, the World of Darkness does have a Discord, and that's where you can get news about important updates. You can talk about if you're a fan of, like, LA by night, New York by night, and Seattle by night, all of which are storytelled. Jason Carl is the storyteller for all of those, and he is very cool, very nice guy to talk to, and one day, I really hope that I can one day play a game with him at some point, be at the table with him. It would be an amazing experience. But I'm a big fan of World of Darkness as well, and it feels appropriate that we're talking about Worlds of Darkness when we're going to be playing Little Goody Two-Shoes in a little bit. You must have been the most amazing LARPer with the best costumes. Listen, I went all out, okay? I put so much work into my costumes. With Vampire, you typically dress relatively nondescript because depending on what kind of vampire you're playing, you usually blend in with other mortals, or you need to get stuff done. If that's not your thing and you're more like a wild, or like you're a Nosferatu or something like that, or even a Malkavian, then maybe you do dress in a bit more of an outlandish sort of way, like you're not used to that mingling with the mortals, so to speak. But I do remember a character I made for Changeling the Lost, and I think I've talked about this in the past. She was the Spring Queen, and I still have it in my closet actually, this beautiful green brocade coat. That was a beautiful, like, spring green with a little bit of teal in it as well, with a velvet collar, long, like, brocade coat, and I would wear simple black pants and a black shirt underneath, my hair out, and I had these antlers as well, that had all these gold threads with little blue gems attached to it. So when I walked into the room, I had quite the silhouette, shall we say. And I would also decorate my face with blue gems that were a similar color as the ones on my antlers. It was a really cool look. I'm pissed that I didn't take any photos of it at the time. And I also had a cane as well, because I've got to be regal and elegant at all times. But I really want to play Vampire the Masquerade again at some point, because I had so much fun doing it. And I would love to play Changeling the Lost as well. I might actually maybe see if I can find some London games that are maybe going. I don't know. Or like people that might be consider playing it online. I don't know. I want to play the game again. That's what I want to get at. And hopefully one day I'll be able to play with Jason Carl, but until then I should just like start playing it again as a regular thing. Oh, thank you, my lovelies. And you've probably seen from the photos that I've posted when I go out to clubbing events and stuff, the one that I usually go to the most, it's very much like, okay, here's the theme of the night. You have to have some level of goth or alternative, like, styling to your clothes, otherwise you don't get through the door. But I love also trying to, like, dress for the theme as well. And there's another event that's happening later this month, and I've already got the costume put together in my head. I'm just waiting for the crown to arrive. But it's Wonderland themed, and I don't really have any outfits that's like more Alice or the White Rabbit or the Mad Hatter. But I was thinking, you know what? I have that beautiful red dress, I've got my corset, I've got my harness, and I just need the crown, and then I can go as like the Red Queen from Through the Looking Glass. So I'm gonna try and dress as the Red Queen for that particular event, and I'm very excited about it because I love experimenting with makeup for different events like that. And then they announced that they're going to be doing a very special event at a new venue, I believe in June or July. They only just announced it, but I think it's June or July. And they announced the theme for it is going to be like post-apocalypse. So think like Mad Max kind of style, or a little bit of like The Last of Us. Just general like post-apocalyptic. So think post-apocalyptic goth. And I was already just immediately like pulling my outfit together in my brain. I'm like, okay, I'm going to wear these pants and these boots, and I'm going to like try and put some bandages down my arms and mess my hair up and maybe do like the Furiosa, like blacked out eye makeup and like make myself look more like weather worn and corrosive or something like that. Like it inspires that spark of creativity. Like I love the opportunity to get dressed up for cool events. And just have a night off to just look fabulous, walk around feeling fabulous, and all the good things. So, I just want more opportunities to dress up and play pretend, okay? It's almost like I'm an actor or something. But how long? Oh my god, we've already been talking for like 15 minutes or something. Are you guys ready for more Little Goody Two-Shoes? Because I most certainly am. You walk around feeling how you naturally are. Fabulous. Well, yes, you are correct, Vince. So, are you guys just as excited and terrified as I am to continue playing Little Goody Two-Shoes? Because that picture that I posted on my socials to announce I was going live is very much feeling like the mood that we're now in for this game. Because I think we're on day 3. We've got about 4 or so more days to go until the celebration of St. Walpurgis. Hey Sean, how's it going? Oh, Andy, just a heads up, we are already a couple of streams into this game, so you might be a little bit lost, but just get into the flow of things. It's a really cool... I'll just jump to the screen and show you guys. Why don't I do that? That'll work. Okay, so this is Little Goody Two-Shoes. It is a very cool story-driven game made by a very small studio, but they have amazing attention to detail. They love 90s anime. This feels so 90s in so many wonderful ways, and it's so good. I'm doing very well, Sean. I hope you're doing well as well. And yes, that is the correct answer. How absolutely stunning is Steph today? Yes, all the yes with 43% and 3 votes. Why, thank you. I appreciate that. Alrighty, so
Little Goody Two-Shoes.
let us continue where we left off. Rosemarine is not doing well, and that scares me. It's kind of inspired by a lot of different grim fairy tales. There is a fairy tale called Little Goody Two Shoes, where the phrase Little Goody Two Shoes comes from. And this is very much inspired by that. Maybe also an element of the Red Shoes as well, and some other classic fairy tales. But we need to find out what happened to Rosenmarine. Let me just check. I am so broke. Find Rosenmarine. I will do my best. Okay. Yes, I need to find out what happened. Rosenmarine.
Rosenmarine! Good morning, Elise.
Good morning, Elise. Have you completely lost your wits, Rosenmarine? Last night in the woods. What were you thinking, saying?
I'm sorry.
That wasn't. You weren't yourself, Rosenmarine. What do you mean?
Out with it!
Oh, don't give me that now.
Oh, but
No, Elise, I didn't even step foot in the woods. Oh, no. Oh, no. You were with me the entire time, Rosenmarine. No, I wasn't. I couldn't follow you into the woods. The trees blocked my path. You went on ahead no matter how much I called for you, and I did wait for you, but you never came back for me. Oh no, we've got a doppelganger situation going on. No! If that wasn't Rosenmarine, then who in the Lord's name?
are you alright, Elise?
Don't say it like that, Rosenmarine. You're creepy. Is everything alright, Elise? You look a little...
Rosenmarine.
You can talk to me. You don't have to keep it all to yourself.
You know,
I had a dream about you. It was...
Elise.
Oh, Elise. I saw you and your grandmother, and... it felt like I was seeing your... my path to finding you in Kieferberg.
It's fate, Elise.
Oh, Elise. Fate, you say? You still don't believe it, do you? Hard not to, after last night. Oh, did you get it? Huh? Why, the testament, Elise. Oh yes, we did get one of the testaments. This whole game makes me so nervous.
Now that you mention it.
Yes, those crows, I was offered a strand of my own hair, and... Oh, Elise, that's wonderful. All you need to do is prepare it to be eaten. Eaten? Remember, these are gifts you're giving him, Elise. But it's... hair.
Yes.
Part of your immortal body, yes. Gifts for the host. Food, drink, and good company. Food, you say? The tender flesh needs to be food.
Are you alright, Elise?
You look tired, Elise. Is everything alright? I feel like I'm losing my wits, Rosenmarine.
Elise.
Come now, let's head out to work. Everything's falling into place, Elise. You'll see. Okay, so I need to remember. We also have Lipkuchen because Muffy is still blackmailing us. And I am also still very poor. I can sell that though, so we can hopefully get some coins from that, but I need to improve my hunger badly. How am I doing? Okay, we've got that. Just want to organize my inventory a little bit. Head to Kieferberg Village. I can do that. We have chores to do. I am hungry and sad all the time in this game. Okay, let's quickly save after that conversation. Because I said at the beginning of playing this game, but any opportunity you have to save, do it, because sometimes you get caught off guard unexpectedly and you die horribly. Yeah, there's a lot of different themes from a lot of different sources in this game. Also, like, the thing being a triad of tender flesh, good company, and sweet nectar, was it? It's also very kind of similar, or similar in like Christian ideology with like the Trinity and everything, but also in fairy tales, the rule of three is also very, very popular as well. So it makes sense that she has to find 3 testaments in order to get what she desires. Okay, Salwald is redeemed. Hey, I picked my voice. Hey, Elise, I have it on good authority that this Austrian village is teeming with fae and goth stuff. Let's check it out. I just realized that, why did I not see this earlier? They both share the same name, it's Elise. God damn it, okay. My angry goth voice. Absolutely, maybe I can even find a fucking fairy. I'm already starting to like this village more and more. There's so many crows.
What is this?
What are these crows doing here? They're here to be friends. My friends. My own attempted murder.
Are you alright, Elise?
Is everything alright? Everything's wonderful, there are crows. This can't be good. I'd best hurry. But I want to make friends with the crows. See, they're already giving me gifts. They are my friends now. I have things to sell, the woman. And you shall buy them from me. There we go. Now I suppose I have work to do. Yes, my flock grows.
What in the Lord's name?
Good question, Weaver. What I do is more exploring the archives, learning, understanding the dark ways and the dark nature of things. What's all this? I don't think I've ever seen so many crows at once. Come, Rosemarine, we must find out what's going on. Interesting for you to offer. Let me ask you a question. How durable is your skull? If it wasn't already clear from the company I keep, you have to be prepared for a lot of wear and tear. Mr. Wilhelm's been keeping himself busy, it seems. Covered in dents and scratches, the anvil's smooth surface glistens in the sunlight. These smell awful. Many blemished, discolored or wrinkled apples awaits to be fed but to the livestock. This feels like some kind of dark sorceries at play. Wonderful. Now where is everyone? No use whining about it, Jacob. It's a no. But Granny? What's wrong, Mrs. Marlin? It's Apfel, lass. He came down with a fever last night. A fever? Is he alright? He's probably dead. Lockhart said the poor lad was delirious. Oh, please let me go see him, Granny. Absolutely not, Jacob, and that's final. Where is he right now, Mrs. Marlin? In church, I've heard. Oh, I could go wait for him to find the fountain. Wait for your father to come back, Jacob. I wouldn't want you at these birds' mercy either. But Granny, this also goes for you two. Don't go near those crows, you hear? Oh, but have they hurt anyone? Lord knows they could. Okay, let's head to the church then. How do I get through here again? That's right, this way. I'll be scrubbing bird poop off the roofs for weeks, Alma. Oh, Elise, would you take a look at this nonsense? These crows, I see. All of Kieferberg is sick with the filthy things. They are beautiful creatures of darkness, and you will show them respect. I told everyone I'd seen them yesterday, Mrs. Alma. They're a pest, and Lord knows where they've come from. Oh, but they're not dangerous, I'm certain. What are you saying, lass? Of course they are. You'd best talk some sense into your cousin, Elise. She's clearly not all there, the poor lass. All right, let's go, Rosemarine. Ah, yes. So we can't get into the church yet. Let's keep asking around. I best go lend the lads a hand, Brunhilde. No, Guido, please don't go. What's going on here? You don't mean to say you haven't seen them, do you? I've seen them before anyone else in Kieferberg, as you know. Why, you ought to know something about this then. Oh, please stop with that nonsense, Mrs. Wilmer. Those wretched things broke into the windmill, Elise. Hence why I'd best head back there, Brunhilde. She's pregnant, Guido. Don't let her get worked up. They broke into the windmill, Mr. Guido? Stole our grain, the bastards. I must go, Brunhilde. I can't stand here all day. Oh, Guido, what if they attack me while you're away? So they're already causing wonderful chaos. Good. I don't even remember who used to live here. In its cozy nook, the old home waits to be consumed by the overgrowth. I was curious if something was back there. I suppose not. I'll consider asking him, but I'm not sure. stacked them so neatly for Mr. Eugen, and look at them now. In the corner, various bundles of hay have been raked together in a disorganized pile. I should have believed you last night, at least. I suppose not that it would have prevented anything, though. Oh, the dreadful things are everywhere. They've been circling the windmill all morning, you see. The lads are still up there trying to do away with them. Circling the windmill? Why, to steal our grain, at least. Those crows are a bad omen, that's for sure. I wouldn't want to lend old Jockin's notions any weight, but we should give it some thought, I'd say. Now that's a bad omen. Good. I want to see all of the terrible things that are happening here. But we might have to wait for another time for that, because we've come to the end of that Pick My Voice. Salvaholder, thank you so much for requesting Elise. Very different, but very fun nonetheless. I'm not sure if I've done Elise for a Pick My Voice before. Several rows of beets, some of them looking rather withered and dry. I think the working windmill is up this direction. There we go. I need to go to the other windmill and get the thing, but I need to improve my sanity before I do that, because at the moment it is not good. I'll take good care of it, Father. There's nothing to see here, Elise. You'd best head back to town. You were the one who first saw these crows, weren't you, Elise? It's not as though you folks believed me when it mattered. I said it last night and I'll say it again. You're hiding. It matters not, old Jockin. We must focus on the matter at hand. We all had our fill of trouble last night, didn't we? We don't need any more yelling, that's for certain. Now, they didn't steal that much grain, folks. How much did they steal, Mr. Gustav? About a sack in total. We got here in time to prevent the worst. The darn birds were building a nest in the oven. We ought to give it a good scrubbing later. It doesn't seem they're keen on attacking us, at least. We've locked it up and trusted Eugen here with the key for now. I appreciate the trust. Of course, especially after all of yesterday's goings on. Because he was stolen from, or because he has no horses to steal the grain with. Who's to stand guard here then? Before we get into that, Bernhard, there's something I'd like to say. We're all well aware of what happened last night, however. We ought to stick together, folks. Now more than ever. You heard the man. Kieferberg is what we make of it, don't forget that. I ought to head back to church. Is Apfel feeling better, Father? That's what I'm looking into, Finn. You best go with Elise. Libkutcher will fill you in, I'm certain. Will do, Mr. Gustav.
I was wondering, Elise. Mr. Bernhard said the crows were trying to make a nest in the oven.
I suppose it's a cozy little nook. I don't see what's so...
So there's an oven in the windmill, right?
There's always been an oven in the windmill, Rosemarine. What's your...
The tender flesh, Elise. Wouldn't this be a good way to prepare it? Making bread out of it, you say? Maybe you can ask about town if they let you in.
That's rather risky, Rosemarine. I suppose, but... I can't think of any other way either. Not if I want to find him.
It's worth the try, I'd say.
Alright, I'll see what I can find out. Okay, let me just grab the thing out of inventory. Yes, because now I still need stuff I need to do. Elise has got some major Mandy vibes. I think I was kind of channeling Mandy when I was originally performing the voice, because they just asked to hear some samples, and it was very much that goth monotone, like Darkness haunts me in all my life. All my days are shades of grey. And just kind of have that naturally, like, gravelly voice, but keep it distinctly monotone. But also in those moments where there was, like, outbursts of shock, you're still like, huh? Like, it all has to be monotone, even when in, like, intense emotions. Say they snuck through the roof of Gustav. When did you realize the crows were in the windmill, Mr. Ludwig? Heinrich came about to collect some flour this morning. He was the one who gave the alert. So you've locked it up, have you? We must keep those birds out at least, or they'll take all our grain. You could draw them away. Maybe if you scattered some grain elsewhere, Mr. Gustav. Then the windmill could still be available, and... I thought about that at least. Nobody was in favour of wasting any more grain, lass. Oh, I see. We ought to keep a close eye on the windmill, at least. You can have a word with Eugen, perhaps. No, of course. Okay, I need to get into the windmill so I can make my offering, or prepare my offering. Ooh. Oh, a toy horse. Wonder, is that a thing that I can sell? Because I need the money badly. Can we sell for some change? Okay. I need to just start exploring a lot more. Oh, this view is so pretty. Granny Holler took me down to the lake once. I remember. Carved deep into the valleys, Kieferberg Lake spreads out between the hills. Oh, it's so pretty. And yeah, I was also reminded of Raven as well, from Teen Titans. Better days will come, lad. When I'm settled in Primeldorf, good God willing. Don't make hasty decisions, Eugen. What is it, Elise? Oh, I don't want to ask about the key yet, because that feels too direct. Let's say you're rather trusted, Mr. Eugen. With the key to the windmill, even. The lass is right, Eugen. It's a shame for you to leave. Nothing I could do about that, folks. There's nothing left for me here in Kieferberg, you see? Still, I think everyone would miss you, Mr. Eugen. Please reconsider. No, I've made up my mind, but I do appreciate it, Elise. Even this key. I will only be holding on to it until the evening. Until the evening, Mr. Eugen? It's too much responsibility, lass. I'm not too comfortable with it in my pocket, I must admit. Hey, Clonsonator, welcome back! Why not hand it over to someone else then? I could take it to Mr. Gustav if you like. That's alright, Elise. There's no better place than Kieferberg, lad. Okay. Ask Eugen about the key. Okay, talk to Lisbeth in church. Okay, let's head to the church then. Let's go this way. We need more 7-foot tall goths. Yes, please. Yes, please. We always need more cool, super tall goths. Ashley Maiko, thank you so much for the 3-month primary sub. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And welcome back as well. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Oh, it's nice to see you, Elise. You've heard about Apfel, I assume. No, I haven't. Apfel was very ill last night, Elise. He had a very high fever. He was delirious. Oh, the poor lad. I can't bear looking at his little hands. What about them, Mrs. Dorothea? It's best you hear it from me, Elise, so you get the real story. Thank you, you shall forever have my prime sub. Oh! Ash, I do really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Like, honestly, just, I've got so many incredibly loyal, lovely Lost Tales, and just your continued support, especially if you choose to become a subscriber on my Twitch channel or send bits or gift subs. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. You've been up all night, Lisbeth. You can tell her. Apple is fine now, as you can see, but last night I was awakened by him moaning, speaking nonsense. His fever was boiling him alive. We called for Father Hans and brought him to church, but Apple had never been so ill. I thought I'd lose him. He wasn't all there either. Kept mumbling to himself, and I don't know how, but his hands are injured. It's horrifying, and they were so bloody. It's as if they were pecked at by something. I can't explain it. Oh no! Oh no! Please collect yourself, Mrs. Lisbeth.
That's right, Miss Lisbeth. Take deep breaths. At first I thought he'd caught the goat's sickness somehow, but it doesn't explain his hands or what happened to my goats. Oh, this is my disgrace. It's all right, Mrs. Lisbeth. We're all here for you, and it's all right.
You know,
What about the goats? Oh, what about the goats? It must have happened while...
Oh no! It must have happened while we were praying for Apfel in church.
When Mrs. Lisbeth went to fetch him dry clothes, she happened upon two of her goats lying on the ground. They'd bled to death. Their tongues had been ripped out, and their heads were severed too.
You can rest assured we'll help you, Mrs. Lisbeth. I shall arrange for a doctor to come as soon as possible. Why am I picking up weird vibes that maybe of all characters, Flock, Rose and Marine's adorable little goat / familiar, is just like, there can only be one goat in this village. Just like standing there adorably covered in blood. What am I to do with one sick goat, father? Make certain you and the children don't go without, Mrs. Lisbeth.
You're welcome to have supper with Finn and I anytime, Lisbeth. Thank you, but I don't have the strength, Dorothea. Mrs. Dorothea will be looking after Apfel, Mrs. Lisbeth. You'd best go home and rest for the day.
Of course, father. Thank you. Come, I'll walk with you and Apfel home.
I'm sorry,
This is awful, Elise. I ought to pay them a visit later.
Oh, when we visit later, Apfel's gonna say something, I can tell. Wouldn't be the first game you streamed with an unhinged demonic goat? Remember the Kettle Witch game from years ago? Yes, Witchwood. I think it was called Witchwood. Yes, I do appreciate a very creepy goat in a folk horror kind of game. Like, yes. Yes, please and thank you.
It's one thing after another, isn't it? But first things first, I ought to figure out how I'm going to get my hands on that key.
Okay. I really badly need the money. But I said we were going to be trying to focus on growing closer to Rosemarine out of all like the potential romance options. I'm gonna go sell that toy horse that we found, and then I'm gonna go to the viewpoint because I need to know what's up with Rosemarine. Oh, this hurts. Oh, this is genuinely really tricky because you need to always have like a couple of coins in your pocket. You always need to have bread to satisfy your hunger. I'm selling. I found this filthy toy horse. Okay. Yes, okay. I need to hold on to the lip kitchen for fucking Molly. Okay. I'm gonna buy some more bread. Yeah, I've only got 10, so I can just buy just a bit more bread. No, we haven't gone back to the cave yet, because my sanity is not great. And I want to restore that a little bit more, but to get the tonic I need in order to heal that a lot more, it's very expensive. So maybe after I do some chores later in the afternoon, then I can buy it. But I also need to restore my healing, so let's in the acorn and do some healing. Okay. It's better. A little bit. And the viewpoint is... Yes, that way. Like, there probably is, like, a cheat or a hack to just get unlimited money for unlimited bread and resources in this game. But no. For me, I like the challenge of a game like this. So, while it's tricky, it is still manageable because it really makes you want to focus on the minigame and everything. The minigames that you do to get coins. Since we're playing a semi-cozy kind of game, I think it'd be a great idea to bring Mama Morena back for the stream. Oh, absolutely, darling. Thank you so much for inviting me back, Weaver of Passion. Oh. Now, isn't this just the sweetest, most wholesome game you've ever set your eyes upon? There she is. Yep, I'll spend some time with her. It's always important to get to know your closest friends. You and that goat of yours, Rosemary.
Oh,
There's no need to be jealous.
Rosemarine!
I'm not jealous of a goat, you. Isn't she, Flock? Oh, isn't that the most precious little critter you ever set your eyes upon? How would you like to sleep with him out in the granary, Rosemarine? Well, I'd have Flock to hold close. I wouldn't be cold at all. Why, you... Oh, Lord Azul, that is a outdated stereotype. I prefer my nice and cozy homestead as much as the next Minotaur. Others have more proclivities towards adventuring and wandering. But my heart aches to think of that poor baby trapped in that maze all those years. Why, you... Oh, Flock, don't get so close to the edge. You be careful too, Rosemarine. You can see everything from here, can't you? Did you have any pets by any chance, Morena? Oh, I have some chickens. They're nice and easy to take care of, and their eggs are just absolutely wonderful and delicious. I have thought about maybe keeping bees. I'm not sure that counts as a pet, but possibly. I might be able to have a whole swarm of bees to keep an eye on. But I love my chickens. My chickens are lovely. Always been very diligent about keeping foxes far away from them. You can see everything from here, can't you? I suppose.
Are you alright, Elise?
Something's on your mind, Elise. I can tell. Can't even be left to brood in peace, can I? You're going through some changes, that's all. Some changes, you say. Your path will become clearer and clearer. You'll see. Yeah, her cheerfulness is a touch suspicious considering the strange events of the previous night, so aren't you a little too cheery?
For goodness sake.
It almost feels like you're mocking me, Rosemary. Come now, Elise, give me your hands. Rosemary, what are you? Let's dance, Elise. You're going too fast, Rosemary. We're approaching the full moon, Elise. You know what that means. How would I know such a thing? It's time to celebrate new beginnings.
I'm here for you, Elise.
Our new beginning together.
For goodness sake.
What new beginning, Rosemary? You're not making sense. Why are you following your dreams, Elise? The fulfillment of my purpose, too. Everything's coming together just the way the stars told me it would. Oh, aren't they just precious? We ought to celebrate our good fortune, Elise.
Wait!
Rosemary, you're spinning too fast.
Are you alright, Elise?
No,
For goodness sake! I'm sorry.
I didn't think. I used to dance with Granny like this every month, and You swung your Granny around like this?
Of course.
Every month. Do you have any favorite family recipes that you like to make from time to time, Morena? Oh, I do appreciate a good pie. I personally am quite fond of peach pie or cherry pie, but you can't go wrong with a good old-fashioned apple pie. There's just something about pie or anything with like a lovely crusty buttery pastry that is just so warm and comforting. Just, oh, so good. And truly, whether you believe me or not, Elise, let me put it this way. You see that castle in the distance, don't you? Yes?
Oh,
It may seem far away from where you stand now, but the stars are even further away, yet they still guided me to you, didn't they? Oh. Are there any other places with pretty views in Kieferberg? I suppose the windmill's not bad. Will you meet me there tomorrow afternoon then?
I see.
Our new beginning together, she says.
I'm sorry,
Elise? I'll be there, Rosemary. We'd best head back now.
yes.
Yuris, welcome back! Oh, wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. But then we come to the end of that Pick My Voice. So, Weaver of Passion, thank you so very much for asking Mother Mama Moreno to come back. She is always an absolute delight, and I very much appreciate it. She has the most wonderful, wonderful voice. And we got a heart piece for Rosemary. Okay, I can do chores. Good, good, good. I'm gonna help Wilhelm with the chickens. I'm sorry, Lip Kitchen. I really like you and appreciate you, but I need money. Oh, stretch check from Clownsonator, thank you. Oh. Let's quickly save here. There we go. Do I have any extra bread? I do. Because I want to do the chore with Rosemarine's help. But that costs 2 bread, or 2 points of hunger. So let's use that, because the 2 options we have, I'm not going to do Kiss the Rat because I was really bad at that minigame. So I'm going to do the chicken one instead. Because I was quite good at that. And then we get double the amount of coins, I think. And then I can buy more bread.
Muffy, you little shit. I see you.
Muffy.
It's you.
For goodness sake.
That's enough. I'm not giving you one more crumb.
Oh.
But you promised me some love cushion. I promised you nothing, Mercy. Folks already thinks it's strange, Elise, that you knew about the crow since yesterday.
Is that so?
You know what? Why don't you go ahead? Used to believe a scrawny little squealer like you anyhow. Oh, Jock and does, Elise. Mrs. O'Dilly does too. Oh, do they? What are you telling them in then? And I saw you talking to those crows yesterday. There was a golden one too, wasn't there?
Muffy.
Why you? Following you about town is truly so much fun, Elise.
I want to hit her in the face so badly.
I know you have the love kitchen you promised me tucked away somewhere.
Fine.
Alright.
You keep your mouth shut, you hear? I don't want to add any more to these folks' imaginations. Why, but they're not imagining anything, are they?
Oh, shush it.
Shut it, Muddy. Not one more word about this. I'll keep quiet, but I was wondering... I gave you what you wanted, so go away. Alright, but why didn't you bring me some hearty soup tomorrow?
Out with it.
Off with you, Bandy.
Okay, suspicion is back down.
I suppose I'll be safe for today.
Hearty soup, I have to go to the other store to get, which means it's probably going to be very expensive. Oh, I hate Muffy. I hate Muffy so much. We'll hum with the chickens. Okay, where would the chickens be? I think up here is where the chickens are. Actually, no, I think it's in the main square. No, that's where the kids are for Kiss the Rat, so it's over this way. I am here to help with chickens. Where are you? There you are. Oh, you want to eat a lot of eggs, Elise?
What else is there to eat in this town anyhow?
Oh, you have enough for a hog or two, I'm certain. Huh? Anyhow, why don't you fetch me a few eggs for supper?
Alright, Mr. Wilhelm. Let's have you pitch in for that hog, what do you say?
If you bring me the entire coop, I will. God, it's gonna cost me nearly everything. It'll cost me 2 extra bread. Okay, fine. I'm good at the chicken game. We should be able to get a lot of coins for this.
Out of my way, you feathered rat.
Oh, please. Please. Come on. Ah!
Damn it!
Come on, come on, come on.
3, 2, 1, go.
Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Come on. How did I do? It wasn't that bad. No. Okay, I still passed. It wasn't amazing, but I still passed. You did well, lass. These will do. Here, for your hard work. I got 32 coins. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Wilhelm. I'll be eating well tonight, that's for certain. Oh, gods. And because I'm so hungry, I'm really loopy and out of it. Okay, before I do anything, I'm going to... I hate Muffy. I hate Muffy so much. Okay, but I can do more chores. I can get more coins, help Elma with the apples. I'm good at the wood chopping one, so let's do that one next. But first, I need food. But I'm gonna get the hearty soup so that Muffy doesn't talk and see how much that is. This sucks. I hate it. Hi. Do you have soup? How can I help you, darling? I'm buying soup so someone won't... That's 30 coins. Are you actually kidding me? Oh, I hate Muffy. I hate Muffy so much. I am so angry. I have only 32 coins in my pocket. You know what? No, I'm good at the wood chopping game. I'm gonna go and buy 3 loaves of bread. And eat all of them. Just aggressively eat bread. And then do the chores, and then I'll make more coins, and then I should have enough then to go back and buy that. Ooh. Is it possible to find food in the wild? Not really. Whenever you come across like a little thing that's like sparkling on the ground, then you can pick it up, but you can't really forage for anything. At least as far as I'm aware. Like, I've tried to interact with things like berry bushes, but unless it's got a very distinct sparkle on it, you can't really do anything. I'm buying. I'm angry because I'm poor. Okay, let's buy a bread, 2 breads and a pretzel, I think. Because I am so hungry and I need to also restore health. There we go. Now I have no money again. Oh. I am hangry. In game, I am so hangry. Okay, now I'm just 1 off. I am so angry. I hate Muffy with a passion. I hate this stupid pink-haired bitch so much. Okay, I'm gonna save. And then I'm gonna do the wood chopping game because I'm very good at that. Let me just check. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to risk it. Even though I'm very good at the wood chopping game, I don't want to risk it by... Oh, there you are. How can I help you, Mrs. Elma? Just want to give you a good fit. Oh no, I'm not going to do the apple one. I'm going to do the wood chopping one. Where's the other one? Okay, it's next area over. Muffy is the Dio of this game. She's just blackmailing us. I get why, like, she's an important thing as a mechanic in the game because it plays into the suspicion part and the management and everything like that. But
what do you need, Mrs. Marielle? Some wood for the hearth, if it's not too much trouble. I think I used to be able to do it myself. Of course, Mrs. Marielle. I'll get right to it. Oh, thank you, Elise. I'm so glad I can count on you, my dear.
no, I'm not going to push my luck this time.
Why don't I ask Freya to chop it for them instead?
Okay. Okay. Okay, I am good at this one. Now, excuse my laser focus face again.
3, 2, 1, go!
Come on.
3, 2, 1, go!
Come on. Damn it. I nearly had it perfect. Hey! S-rank, baby! S for Stephanie. Fuck yes!
Why? I suppose I got a little carried away. Thank you so much, Elise. You can have this.
60 coins. Okay. Okay, I'm happy.
Won't have to ask anyone for firewood for a whole entire week. I suppose there won't be any requests coming in from Mrs. Marielle for a while then. Oh, to be suffering from success.
Okay. 60 coins. I can get the hearty stew. And I'll see how much the tonic is. Because yes, Lepkichin usually gives us bread at the bakery as well.
Oh, it's you. Elise, was it?
I'm buying. Okay, it's 50 coins for the St. Walpurgis oil. I can't get it in that case, but I can get the hearty soup to keep Muffy off my back. And I've still got 30 coins left over. It's just 10 for that. For the grape juice, though. How much? Because we're also going to be seeing, like, scary stuff at night. At night. So I can't afford that. But I might get 2 of the grape juice and 1 more bread. Because Lepkichin also gives us bread. Okay. And then I've got 10 coins left. Okay, and then I get a little bit more bread. Oh, but I am curious how things are going to go tonight, because it's almost spooky time. Wait, Elise. There you are, lassie. Huh? Need to have a word with you, Elise. A word with me, you say? Your cousin's been going out on about town spreading nonsense, Elise. Such as... why, saying the crows are nothing to fret about, for instance. I'm not going to be dismissive. She's a kind soul, Mrs. Elmer. She isn't afraid of any animals. On the contrary. I see that might be true, Elise, but still. We're to be wary of such things, not make little of them. I understand, Mrs. Elmer. This is dangerous. I ought to make certain I bring Rosemary to work with me. But do I need to bring her every time, or is once a day enough? It feels like... fuck! Okay! I need to bring her with me for like everything that I do, but that costs so much hunger. Oh, we have a Pick My Voice, my last Pick My Voice for the evening from Clansinator. We're going to be going for a walk amongst the spooky folk at night. I think we ought to have our favourite southern vampire Mimi along with us. Well, I'll be absolutely happy to help and scare those nasties away. I'll have to make certain I bring Rosemary to work with me, or I'll have to deal with this every day. Oh, I did though. I was a good girl. Do you have bread for me, sweetheart? I know it doesn't compare to apple pie, but anything you can spare would be appreciated. I know, Elise. I haven't said anything yet, have I? You don't have to, Elise. What am I to do with you, Lupichin? At least tell me you'll get a good night's sleep tonight. Nobody else breaks into a fever, I might. Here's your bread, Elise. What's on your mind, Lupichin? What a trio tonight. Elise, Morena, and Mimi. I wonder what they get up to on a night out. We have an amazing night out. I have a feeling that Mama Morena individual, who has the most marvelous voice, by the way, she's very much the one who makes sure everyone drinks plenty of water when you go for a night out. Things that would upset you, Elise. I'm not certain you trust me at all. I trust you enough to not ask you about it. You keep coming back to this lab. If there's... I meant it, Elise. You don't have to tell me. Whatever it is you can't tell me, I won't pry. You trust me that much, huh? Even if you truly were the witch. Lipkachin. I mean it, Elise. I trust you'll tell me in time, whenever you're ready. You're truly... tired. For someone who's so attentive to others, Lipkachin, you're not. I'll see you about town tomorrow. For goodness sake, you're so stubborn. Alright. Let's get some healing. That's a little bit better. And let's get a little bit more bread just to be on the safe side. We've only got 10 more coins to spare. There we go. Oh. Part of me wishes I could still eat food. Because all this imagined smells absolutely divine. Alright, let's get going back. So we need to have dinner with Rosemary. Elise! Elise, come quick. What's the matter, Jacob? It's Apfel. He's gone missing. What? Oh, please come quick, Elise. We must go and look for him. That's right, we can't sit about waiting forever.
You know,
What's going on here? Effel's gone missing, Elise. Hopefully the lads will find him on their patrol. They will happen upon him, I'm certain. They don't know he's missing, Father. By the time they're back, my poor boy could have... Mama. We all need to remain calm. Calm, Father? My boy is missing. Lord knows if he's alright, let alone if the worst has happened. We all knew those crows were an omen.
Out with it!
Not this again, you old wretch. Darkman, welcome to the Blue Rose Respite. Greetings from a dark night from the darklands of Twitch. Well, welcome to my spooky little corner of the internet. Make yourself at home. Have you ever come across any lichens in Duskgate by chance, Mimi? Oh, we have our share of werewolves. I do like the term lichens. I believe lichens and werewolves can be used interchangeably, although they do like being called lichens. It's more a polite term, I believe. I ought to have taken the lad to the witch. What a horrible thing to say, old Jockin.
You old geezer!
You truly have no decency, you.
That's enough.
We cannot give in to hysteria, brethren. Oh, to think the lads went out in search of crows. The crows were a threat, lass. Oh, that's it. I'm going looking for him myself.
Anyway,
I'll go. Let me be the one to go, Mrs. Lisbeth. It's best we wait for the lads. I can't allow. Oh, will you really, Elise? Now there's a brave lass. Oh, but Father Hans is right. It's dangerous. Leave it to me, Mrs. Lisbeth. Oh, Elise. I do not condone your disobedience, Elise. I do. I need you to go, Elise, for Angelica's sake as well. Truly, the poor lass can't be without a mother. We can lend a hand with whatever you need, Elise. You must make certain you have enough food and matches, dear. I'll be there, Elise. Let me know when you're leaving. Interesting. Oh, this is gonna lead to some spooky shenanigans. Mind your way to the woods. I will do my best. I have no more coins, but I have bread and I have matches. Oh, and we come to the end of that Pick My Voice. Well, thank you so much, Clansinator124, for requesting Mimi, the protector of Duskgate. It's been fun doing all the southern voices tonight. I just came back from your Dark Elder ASMR. You are wow. Thank you so much, Darkman. Let's see. Talk to them about this. Oh, I'm certain he's alright, dearie. I can only hope you're right, Mrs. Marielle. You must keep a positive outlook, Mrs. Lisbeth. I thought you didn't condone my disobedience, Father. My duty is to care for my brethren's well-being, Elise. You ought to be aware it is dangerous. The lass couldn't bear the thought, Father. We can't leave Apfel roaming the woods all by himself. Lord knows how sick he was yesterday. And that fever were to strike him again in those woods. I'll make certain I find him, Mrs. Lisbeth. I appreciate it, Elise, but if you find it's too dangerous... Elise will find him, Lisbeth. We must trust the lass. Here you go, Elise. Please be careful. Oh, and some ointment. Perfect. Thank you, Mrs. Lisbeth. We'll make certain to send the lads after you when they arrive. Don't wander off too far, you hear? Thank you, Elise. I'm going to talk to the others to see if they'll give me some supplies. First it was that awful fever, and now this? Mrs. Lisbeth looks horrified. I can't even imagine. We can only hope he hasn't broken into a fever again, wherever he is. All you can do is bring him back to Kieferberg as fast as you can, Elise. There's only so much one can do after all. Oh, I wouldn't know what to do if this happened to me. You best keep a close eye on Maggie, Mrs. Lorelei. Mary? She can look after herself just fine, lass. Better than most folks here in Kieferberg, I'd say. Mrs. Loreley, poor Mandy is still a child. Oh, and there's much you don't yet know about her, Dorothea. Such as? She wouldn't let herself starve, for starters. My, Elise, I wasn't expecting you to volunteer of all people. That was rather brave of you, Elise. I couldn't sit quiet and do nothing. My, how fearless. Truly, and with all this talk about the witch and whatnot. If only the lads were in town. Who knows, they might find him out and about. They don't even know to look for our fool, Elise. It could happen nonetheless, Wilma. Do you have everything you need, Elise? I believe I do, Mrs. Alma. Why don't you take this? Yes! Thank you! It's not much, I know. Thank you, Mrs. Alma. Well, don't expect any charity from me, lassie. Be careful, Elise. Yes, give me more stuff, please. Let me go with you, Elise. You're not going anywhere, Jacob. I'm a man too. Alpha needs us, Granny. Elise doesn't need you getting in her way, Jacob. Your mother's right, Jacob. I wouldn't get in the way. I wouldn't. I can't look after you and myself at the same time, do you understand? Oh, but I wouldn't... We must trust Elise, Jacob. I know you're hurting, Jacob, but she's right. Mama... I'll do my best to find him, Jacob. I promise. Alright, Elise. No supplies. Hey guys! How's it going? Oh, Elise, maybe it's best one of us goes with you. I'll be fine, Mrs. McTile. You can always change your mind, Elise. Lab Kitchen's right, Elise. Who's to go if I won't, Freya? Well, it's a good thing that you volunteered, Elise. You're a capable lass. I'm certain you'll find him. Thank you, Mrs. Ariane. I'm wondering how we didn't notice. It's no use blaming ourselves now, Mrs. McTile. The children told Mrs. Dorothea they lost sight of Apfel. Sometime before nightfall, it seems. Apfel was feeling all right. It may be that. What, Freya? Perhaps he felt ill and didn't want anyone to fret. Oh, don't say such a thing. Apfel couldn't have wandered too far, anyhow. It'll be fine. Apfel got lost somewhere. I'm certain that's all there is to it. May the Lord be with you, Elise. Okay, let's get going. We're gonna go try and find Apfel. It's not going to end well, I can tell. How am I doing for stuff? Okay, my hungers and my health is manageable. And my sanity is actually not too bad either, so... I have some bread, I have the hearty soup for Muffy. And I have ointment and bandages. Okay, I'll be fine. Muffy! Oh, please, Elise, don't tell my auntie. What in the Lord's name are you doing out here, Melly? I've had it with her, Elise. She's always wants me working all day. Perhaps she needs your help, Mindy. She only likes me when I'm working. Why do you think I'm always sneaking about town? I'm not too certain I believe you. Golly, Elise, I was hoping you'd understand. It's not that I don't, but... You won't tell my auntie, will you? Not after what you've just told me, no. Still, you best not try patience too much, you hear? Oh, Elise. Since you like me so much, won't you give me some? For goodness sake, Miffy! I hate Muffy so much. If Muffy has no more haters, I'm dead. If there's one person that hates Muffy, it's me. Oh, it's all good, Eurus. We welcome lurkers here in the Blue Rose Respite, so long as you're enjoying yourself and you keep your your page open so I get that view, then it is wonderful. So thank you so much for joining us. I hate Muffy so much. Off to the woods we go.
After the woods we go. Shiny. Acorn, good. See, that's the kind of stuff that you can find that's kind of looking around the woods for stuff. You can't really find, like, or interact with other objects unless they have a particular sparkle to them. Oh no. Oh, wish me luck. It's nighttime. Here I am again. I ought to find apple and fast. Oh, gods! Apple. You better not be around here. Ooh. That girl's trying to tell me something, I suppose. This isn't where I was yesterday, is it? Apple. Apple! Can you hear me? I have to find him. Goodness knows what could have happened to him by now. Oh. Stay away from the walls as well. Be very careful. Mosaic slab, okay. What's this thing? A tile? Ignorance is bliss. Has nobody ever told you that? Plenty of times, I suppose. To be unable to grasp how fortunate we are until it's too late. Charmingly tragic, isn't it? I don't see what's so charming about it. You come face to face with it too. The ruinous grief of your biggest, heaviest regret. What's yours then? The same as yours. We all share the same penitence. Talking to girls like this is never a very pleasant experience, is it? Pearl Rosary. That's fine. That's why I chugged the grape juice before I came here. Mosaic slab. Okay. At least it's the same enemies mechanic as before. Damn it. Okay. So I need 4 tiles, so I need to keep looking. Okay. Okay, just need 1 more. Save point, always good. Yes, I would like to save my progress, please, because everything is terrible. And some more matches. Good. Where's that last tile? Grape juice. Thank you. And acorns. Nice. Why are they giving me a lot of health items? I don't like this. Okay. I'm gonna down that grape juice now because I still need to get my health, my sanity back a bit better. We've got 3 slabs, and I was pretty thorough with looking everywhere for them. I'm just, because this feels like an area that you go to once you've solved the thing. So I want to just keep looking around just a bit longer, but I didn't see any sparkles anywhere. Let me just check. Oh, did I interact with that pot? I don't think I did. There we go. More acorns. Very, very good, because those heal health and sanity. And yeah, I can't go across that way. That's what I said, thank you very much. How many pieces is it? Yep, I need 1 more. Okay, take care, Clansonator. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm still gonna... No, I'm gonna look for the last tile. I didn't see it anywhere. I'm just gonna have another check down here in case I missed it, but I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't think I've missed it anywhere else. It has to be further up ahead, and then you solve the thing, and then something else happens. So we have to probably keep looking up that direction then. Okay. I just wanted to be thorough. Is there anything behind here? Nope. Oh. We have so many acorns now. Actually... 7 acorns. Oh, and they're all healing. Good. I'm actually going to have one of those now. Just get a little bit more healing. And some bread. So I'm at least at almost full. Come on. Okay. And I totally wasn't at all because I'm scared. What's gonna jump out? Everything feels so close. Why is everything so close? I don't like this. Why is it giving me so many healing items? It's like it's there's a higher chance I'm going to get hurt a lot soon. This is fine. This is not fine. There you are. Oh, gods.
What in the Lord's name?
Apfel! Hold tight, I'll get you out of there.
Oh no.
That was tiring.
Let's get you out of here and go home.
Rosemarine? Or whatever you are?
Rose and Marine.
Oh no 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 no. No 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 no, I don't like this. I don't like this. No.
The woodland. This grove. It's aching. Rosemarine? Your flesh, your blood, your love. All that's rightfully mine. My progeny.
What is this?
This thing's not Rosemarine. I can give you all that you desire. What? My beloved daughter.
What in the Lord's name?
What are you?
This lass, Rosemarine. Is she the one your heart desires?
Interesting. What are you?
They're coming. We will meet again.
Oh, I'm curious then, depending on who you get closest to, if they take on their appearance. Interesting.
A vile stench, a vile stench. Tainting our grove, tainting our grove.
Out with it.
It's you. The lad's staying where he is, lassie. The lad's staying, the lad's staying.
Hurry it up.
I felt calm now. Elise? Quickly, Apfel, we have to leave this place. That creature's brought him right into our beaks, lass. We're not about to waste a hearty meal. A hearty meal, a hearty meal. Oh, my eye! Come, Apfel.
We'll curse you, we'll curse you. Dare not defy me. Leave the lad. We'll devour him.
We'll devour him.
Oh.
All right.
Apfel, run. I can't move, Elise.
What in the Lord's name?
He's oh no. I can already tell what we're gonna have to do. I'm so sorry, kid. You're probably gonna get hurt a lot.
He's mimicking my movements? My legs, they're moving on their own. You have to leave this place, Apfel. Elise, I'm scared.
Anyway.
Come, Apfel, we have to move.
Okay. Please tell me that we're not gonna get chased. Oh god, okay. Damn it. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, at least it highlights the correct path you already did. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Okay.
Elise, my eye. Where are we going? Watch your step, Apfel. We'll find a way.
Okay. I'm going to have another one of those acorns. And I'm going to save after that long cutscene and that puzzle. Okay. What was that sound? Okay, hang on. I need to get at least. Shit, okay. Okay. Damn it. And now, okay, shit. Oh, this is tricky. Because I need to get them roughly in the same spot. Shit. Please tell me that this isn't on a timer or something. Okay, let's get Apfel a little bit further. Huh. Okay, I don't know how I missed a puzzle piece then, or a piece of the mosaic. Stop doing that. Shit. Okay, so yes, I did miss a piece of the mosaic, but that's okay. I'm just focused on getting us out of here. Hang on. I did something wrong. No, that's into that hollow area. You have to go around the other way. Okay. Damn it. That's why they gave us so many acorns. Come on. It's fine. Damn it. Okay, I think I did it. I think I did it. Oh, okay, I did it. Okay, I'm going to have a few more acorns because I am very scared right now. That was a tricky puzzle, but it was a good puzzle. Please, I can't see where I'm going. Kid, don't die.
Wait!
Don't wander around too much, Apfel. Try to follow my voice. Elise, where are you?
Alright.
It's alright, Apfel. Walk in a straight line. I'll be watching over you. I feel dizzy, Elise. Trust me, Apfel. I'm right here.
Keep it together,
I
Elise.
must run to make sure I don't lose sight of him.
Okay. Damn it. Okay. Let's give that another try. Ah, okay. First try, round 2. Let's give that another go. That is why you save frequently. Okay. Come on. Can I find? Yep. Damn it. I need to run though. I have to keep running. Ah! Oh, I hate this. I'm taking that ointment as well. Okay. Okay, these are fine. I'm used to these ones. Okay, it's down there. Oh. Okay. Okay, did I do it?
Are you alright, Apfel? Elise, I feel dizzy. Wait for me, I'm coming to you.
Oh, Elise, you might be snappy and a little bit rude sometimes, but you have a good heart. Okay. Where are you?
Elise, I'm with you now, Apfel. It'll be alright.
Alright.
Let's go now. Back to Kieferberg.
Okay, let's get out of here. I see you, Vince.
Mama!
Oh, we got him out of there.
Oh, thank heavens you're alright. Mama, Apfel. I was so scared, Mama. You're alright now, my boy. Oh, Apfel, I thought I'd never see you again. It's alright, my loves. We're together now.
What a relief.
Good Lord, Elise. You really did find him. Oh, thanks for the hydrate check, Vince. It wasn't easy, that's for certain.
Atta girl.
Oh. Folks told us all about it. We were about to set off after you. This is a moment to celebrate, folks. Prepare us a feast, Wilma. We're drinking to Elise tonight.
Oh, how wonderful. I'll get right to it.
We can't compromise the festival, Wilma. There's nothing better to celebrate than this, Father. The lad's right, Father. We ought to celebrate. To the inn, folks. To the inn. Oh, we got him out of there, though. Oh, Elise. Oh, Prison Marine. What are you doing here, Rosemarine?
You weren't coming back, so I came back for you.
I'm sorry,
I saw you coming back with Apfel?
He got lost in the woods. I went to look for him is all.
Oh, but is he alright?
you know,
Say, Rosemarine, you've been home this whole time, haven't you?
of course.
Yes, I made supper and everything. You were taking so long, I thought...
Come, Elise. We ought to celebrate. I'll be right there, Mr. Heinrich. You head on home, Rosemarine.
Oh,
Yes.
alright.
I won't take too long, alright?
I'll be home waiting for you, Elise.
Okay. Let's go to the inn. I'm just going to save. Oh, but we managed to save the kid. I'm happy. Because I was fully bracing myself for when, like, Apfel was still inside the tree trunk for an option to come up, like, you could walk away and leave him to the crows or something like that to kind of show your dedication or something like that. But no, I'm glad that he's okay.
Ah, there she is. Oh, Elise, how can I ever repay you? That's alright, Mrs. Elizabeth. There's no need to.
Nonsense, Elise.
You saved him after all. How's Apfel?
Him and Angelica are inside having their supper. I'm too fatigued to join you at the inn, but...
That's alright, Mrs. Elizabeth. I won't be staying long either.
Oh, if only my goats weren't so ill.
I have nothing to give you as a thank you, Elise.
Don't fret over such things, Elizabeth. Come, I'll keep you company. We'll all pitch in and thank Elise tomorrow.
There's truly no need. I did what I felt I should. Would you mind telling me more about how you found him tomorrow, Elise?
Of course, Mrs. Elizabeth. You too, Elise. See that you get plenty of rest tonight. Okay, I might get a little bit of a reward tomorrow for finding him. Okay, that's good. I'm really happy. Oh, yes! They love me! Atta girl, Elise. Kieferberg owes you a great debt, lass. Lord knows what could have happened had it not been for you. I was lucky, is all. No, Elise. I owe you an apology. What matters is that Apfel is safe and sound, Father. Heinrich's right. We have good reason to celebrate. Bottoms up, everyone. Yeah! To Elise, our bravest lass. Oh, they love me! Oh, you don't have to. Nonsense, lass. This is better than the festival, even. A great deal better indeed. It's our chance to unwind, folks. Why don't you grab some ale and go grab Freya for a dance, Elise?
Oh, yes.
We're drinking all night long, lads. Oh, to Elise. There's things I want to ask about. There you are, Elise, the girl of the hour.
Are you alright, Mr. Eugen?
Not you too, Elise. A man has to make the most of what he's got left. Don't tell me ale is all you've got, Mr. Eugen. Why don't you take this, Elise? Yes, we got the key!
The key?
I won't be needing that where I'm going, that's for certain.
Mr. Eugen.
You be careful, Elise. These folks aren't to be trusted. Blaming the witch for what happened to my horses. They're all in on it, that's what.
I can't very well tell him it really was the witch, can I?
Kieferberg this, Kieferberg that. You're the only one in town who's not enamored with this rat hole of a town, Elise.
I suppose.
Get away while you can, lest this place ruins you like it's ruined me. Oh. Okay, so I can at some point go to the windmill and do the thing that I need to do. We would have lost the poor lad if it weren't for... Ah, there she is, our bravest lass.
You're making too much of it, Mr. Heinrich.
Not at all, Elise. It's all thanks to you. We wouldn't have made it in time, that's for certain. I must say I'm curious to learn more about... None of that matters, Ludwig. Tonight is for celebrating. I won't hear another word about that nonsense.
I don't think I'll be staying for long anyhow.
Drink up, both of you. Elise is much too young to drink, Heinrich. Why, how old are you again, Elise?
I'm 18, Mr. Heinrich. I turned 19 this year.
There you go, Ludwig. She can handle a glass or two, I'm certain. Oh, maybe some other day, Mr. Heinrich. Yes, that you see is going to be part of the celebrations for the festival. That is a maypole. It's very cool, and it does look very familiar, doesn't it? Atta girl, Elise. All of Kieferberg's in your debt, lass. Lord knows what could have happened had it not been for you.
I was lucky as all?
No, Bernhard's right, Elise. I owe you an apology. What matters is that Apfel is safe and sound. That said, Gustav, we best learn from this ordeal. We mustn't leave Kieferberg to the women again, that's true.
I'd say the women handled it rather well, father.
She's got you there, old lad.
If not for me, I'm certain the others would have ventured out to find him.
That's for certain. Marlin wouldn't have waited long either. Freya was getting ready to follow right after you, Elise. They were gathering to head out when we arrived. Oh, excuse me. We are fortunate to have you, Elise. Enough talk, let's celebrate. Why don't you grab some ale and go grab Freya for a dance, Elise? I want to just talk to everyone to see everyone's thoughts on this.
Oh, I thought I'd never see you again, lass.
I always planned on coming back, Mrs. O'Dealy. There's no need to say that, Mrs. O'Dealy. We're all glad you're safe and sound, Elise. Both of you. I must say, I'm surprised you found him, Elise. Those woods go on forever. It wasn't easy, I suppose. You suppose? Oh, but did you see her, Elise?
Mrs. O'Dealy.
Always with that wretched witch on your mind, aren't you? We're here to celebrate, not waste our time with this nonsense. Come on. All of Kieferberg's in your debt, lass. It's the least I could have done, if I'm honest. Truly, it could have been much worse. I feared for Jacob, too. Is he alright, Mrs. Marlin? He's home with Linda. It took a lot of effort to settle him for bed, even after you came back, Elise. I see. It's best we never head out on patrol all at the same time again. Truly, this could have been avoided. It's best we pay poor Elizabeth a visit before we settle in. I wouldn't be able to sleep not knowing how she's doing. I'll go with you. Jacob would like to know Apfel is alright. Hey guys!
Oh, it must have been so frightening, Elise.
I'd say it was more frightening for Apfel.
It's one thing after another with him, isn't it? How is he, Elise?
He seems a little dazed, if I'm honest. No wonder. The poor lad was lost in the woods for hours.
Oh, I'll stop by Mrs. Lisbeth's first thing in the morning.
She must be exhausted. I can't let Apfel speak of what we saw in the woods. I wager you're as exhausted as Apfel, Elise. I won't stay for long, Mrs. Ariane. Oh, we ought to celebrate while we can then. Why don't we all have some ale? There's our lass. I'm so glad to see you're all right, my dear. You must have been so frightened, poor thing. The woods aren't the most inviting, that's for certain. We're fortunate the lad wasn't taken by the witch, that's what. This is a time to celebrate, old lad. Oh, Wilhelm's right. We ought to be glad nothing happened.
Aphel didn't speak of such things, that's for certain. And I certainly didn't see anything, of course.
Lies. There's no need to justify yourself, Elise. Make the most of your night, you hear? Okay, because the two things we can do is we can either find our way home or go craft the tender flesh at the windmill. One of the two. We may not have this opportunity while everyone else is in town to do this, to craft the tender flesh. The thing is, what I'm not sure of, because again, there are multiple endings to this game, and I'm just going with my gut and my curiosity for this first playthrough. It feels like if we do the tasks to get all of the testaments, then it's going to lead to one ending. But if we choose to come empty-handed or we don't complete them, because I don't know if this is like the only time we'll be able to do it. But I'm so curious. I want to know. I want to know what it is. Yeah, I'm going to go to the windmill to craft the tender flesh. Because I'm sure there's probably... there might be opportunities to do it later on, but especially because it is a time skip, so it'll be morning by the time I finish. But I'm so curious what happens if we come with all of the prepared testaments, so I think I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm just going to finish talking to everyone and then I'm going to go do that. Atta girl, Elise. I couldn't have done better myself, lass. You two have had quite a bit of ale, haven't you? What better occasion could we have to celebrate? The festival is only a couple of days away, Mr. Guido. This is better than the festival, Elise. A great deal better indeed. I trust you with my baby's life, lass.
Oh, that's...
You're a hero, Elise. No other way to put it. You can't leave Kieferberg now, can you? We're drinking to Elise tonight. Drinking to Elise tonight, we are. I'm gonna go craft spooky stuff up in the windmill. I wouldn't know what we would have done without you, dearie.
Oh, I only did what I had to, Mrs. Marielle.
You're like one of the lads, at least. When it comes to bravery, most certainly.
I suppose.
You must be exhausted, my dear.
I won't be staying long, Mrs. Marielle.
Say, I know it's a kooky thing to ask, but you didn't happen to see the witch, did you? Oh, Brunhilde. Why ask such a thing on a day like this?
Oh, but old Jochen said Aphel was taken by the...
So huge! Thank you so much for the follow! Welcome to the Blue Rose Respite!
There was no witch, Mrs. Brunhilde. Aphel got lost in the woods, that's all.
Oh, so huge! Thank you so much for the Prime subscription! I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, such a relief. Pay no attention while I go up to the windmill. Because I now have the key. So I can go do the spooky stuff I need. Don't be suspicious. 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 So this feels like this is one of those choices where you're not going to be able to take this back. But I'm so curious for what's going to happen if we... Because it's all this talk about preparing the testaments, to going to see him. Even Rosenmarine, the Rosenmarine we know, talks about preparing them and bringing these to him. I want to know what this leads to, so I'm gonna do it. More than likely in my own time, I'm going to want to do like all of the different endings, but that's like long process that I might do just in my own time. Unless maybe like in October, I might come back and maybe do like a completely different playthrough of this game. And maybe try and get a different ending. But for now, I'm gonna go with my gut for my first playthrough. Oh no.
You've come. You've come. The gift, lass. The tender flesh.
Out with it!
I've come here to do just that, you wretch. Show it to me. Show it to me. Your ardor, your longing for that wish of yours.
This is ridiculous!
I've already been to your grove. I've cleared your trial. What else is it you want from me? Your commitment. Your commitment. Show it to me, lassie. Your commitment.
What? Ah! Okay. Oh god. Ah. Oh, their organs. Oh, God. The music and everything. Oh, God. I'm so creeped out by this, but I love it. Did I do it? I did very well, apparently.
That crow, it's gone. It's got my hair in it. It'll do, I suppose. It's best I get out of here. The sooner the better.
Yes, I would like to get the fuck out of here. Oh no.
What is this?
When did I... It's that dream again. But I was... in town just now.
Hmm. Oh, yes, I remember this. Are we back at the castle? Or close to the castle? Oh, I loved this sequence the first time. What's different?
You again! Didn't you hear me? We'll be late for his banquet if you don't hurry.
Wait!
Banquet? What are you...
Oh, this bit again, I love it! Am I waking up? It's fine. Everything's fine.
Huh? It's morning already?
How did I get home?
I don't feel like I got any sleep at all. It's best I go find Rosemary.
I don't know why I check the fireflies thing all the time. Small wooden trunk full of various knickknacks. Just seeing if anything's changed.
Flock? I'm begging you, Flock.
What's going on out there? What's going on, guys? Is it down here or are you guys out the front? Okay, you're out the front. Never mind.
Oh, please stay put, Flock.
For goodness sake.
What's gone into him?
I'm sorry.
Please, he's throwing a temper tantrum is all.
I didn't know goats could do such a thing.
I had my hands full with breakfast. I couldn't give him much attention.
That's what you get for spoiling him so much, that's what.
I know, but I can't resist his sweet little hops.
For goodness sake.
You're truly... Are you feeling better today, Elise? You still haven't told me about what happened. I can't tell her the full extent of it, can I? Not about what I saw in the woods, or about her.
I'm sorry,
Are you listening, Elise? Huh?
Are you alright, Elise?
You were telling me about the woods.
Now that you mention
Avil got lost in the woods, that's all. I went in there to rescue him, I suppose. You're not telling me the whole truth, are you?
Elise,
Oh,
you know,
there's someone in those woods, Rosemary. I don't know who they are or what they want from me, but I felt their presence there since Monday.
Oh, that's...
Someone in the woodland, you say? I'm certain they hurt Apfel, or lured him in, even. Have you seen that old hag again, Elise? The one who told you about him and the testaments? I haven't seen that old hag since then, but that Rosemary I met in the woods. I don't know what to make of any of this, do I?
I'm sorry,
Elise? Come, Rosemary, we should move along.
But...
It's best you go ahead without me, Elise. I think I'd best find Flock. I'll be right here, right there with you. All right.
Oh, this whole thing still makes me nervous. Now, my sanity has improved. I want to see if I can do the thing with the doll. His gift does suit you rather well, lass. New creature? Those shoes. They'll guide you to him.
What in the Lord's name?
Who are you?
You know who I am, Elise.
You're with him, just like that crow.
Quite smart, aren't you?
You know...
This is another of his trials, I take it?
Why, yes. You're truly so delightful, lass. Fortune. That's what you're after, isn't it? You've come to taunt me, I'm assuming. I've come to welcome you into my very own garden, Elise. You alone, lass. I won't let that wretched thing into my grove, unlike Sorry, it's Ovrio. I won't let that wretched thing into my grove, unlike Ovrio, that fool. The testament you seek rests deep within my depths, Elise.
Am I to meet you there then? My, how willful you are.
Out with it!
You're trying my patience, that's what. We both know what I'm after, Serpent, so get it over with and...
I'm dead. Okay, what did I get?
You're now the bearer of my hex, lassie, fated to meet me in my realm. Show me your resolve, your burning desire for more. Be good, behave at least, and I'll welcome you with open arms. You sickening wretch! I'll be awaiting you by the gates of my sorry. I'll be waiting for you by the gates of my Bedouin forest of berries, Elise. To hell with you! Oh, this stings. It's best I don't alarm Rosemarine. I have to prepare myself for tonight. I must see this through.
Okay, I'm gonna find a point and save, and then I'm gonna see if I can do the thing with the cherub doll that we got and had to break into pieces, because my sanity should be strong enough that I'm able to do that now. Please. Okay, let's give that a try. But I'm very curious about what the Serpent's Realm is like. Don't say anything if you guys have already looked ahead or have already played this game. But the Crow's lands were so cool and so creepy. I'm very curious to see what the Serpents are like. Ooh. Ornate toy horse? That's cute. Okay. Let's see. Do I have the doll already broken? Okay, I think I need to go inside.
This wasn't open before. Someone's been in here recently. I have to be careful.
Okay. Okay. Do this very quickly. Put the legs here. Not waste any time. Oh, no, no, I didn't mean to click that. And then it's the body. Please. Come on. Quickly. Fish key.
Looks like a fish. I wonder what this is for. Someone has to be behind all this nonsense. I have a very bad feeling about all this.
And then the diary entry. Okay, I'll read this again.
What's a stamped piece of paper?
Belief is a complex matter, as are its various manifestations. The human need for faith has led many down the path of ruin. Pagan heretics, covenants and non-believers, all of them plentiful and diverse. That was until our Lord's word and glory rescued them from the pits of hell. The Lord's guidance, his benevolence, has purified deities and purged their sinful acts, converted their false pagan piety into adoration for the Lord, now as saints recognized by the Church, banished witches, their covenants and cults, to revive them as leaders of faith. Saint Walpurga herself, born a witch and later baptized by the Lord, her soul sanctified, divorced from the witch Walpurga. Saint Walpurga cannot be capable of producing such miracles, the birth of a child no less.
I ought to delve deeper into our patroness's past, into what Old Hollow could have meant. For the sake of Kieferberg, and for all that depend on me for salvation. I must find out what exactly Old Hollow saw and did years ago. I must continue my research, for Elisa's sake as well. What? If this is Father Hunt's writing, what does he know about Granny Hollow that I don't? And why is he doing this? I've seen the symbol before, haven't I? I ought to wonder what this means. A man-sized sigil appears chiseled into the door's gritty surface, surrounded by uneven scattered crevices. Okay, because I doubt the fish key will work on that door because it didn't seem to fit. Like, you put a fish key near a fish door or something like that, but I have a key. I wonder what I'm stumbling upon here. These notes and keys, and these rituals of sorts. Someone ought to be putting these together for some purpose. But who? Who could be doing such a thing? Okay. Okay, it took a hit, but I'm okay. An old worn-out iron key in the shape of a fish. Its motif is reminiscent of a certain location in Kieferberg village. Okay, we're going to look for that today. Oh, I'm going to put, because I have the tender flesh. Done. Yee. Hey, Briar, how's it going? Oh, missed a lot of the stream and I saw a new Hunter the Parenting. Amazing as always and loved your character. Oh, thank you so much, Briar. Like, I love being a part of Hunter the Parenting and working with Alpha Booster and the team. Honestly, it's so much fun to be a part of it, and getting to reprise my role as Elise was fantastic. And I hope you're doing well, Briar. I don't think we've seen you here for a while, so welcome back. Now, I think the key... Isn't there like a fountain or something like that that has a fish motif? I could be wrong. Okay, I'm gonna save again, because I managed to get that. There we go. Oh, I also have stuff that I can sell. Got these diary entries and the keys. Didn't end up doing this thing with the mosaic slab. I looked everywhere for that last piece, but I couldn't see it. I must have missed it. But that's okay. I have stuff that I can sell, and I have, because there's bread I need to buy. Have you played the World of Darkness games? I hope I'm doing okay. I hope you're doing well too. Just had to take care of some stuff, life and whatnot. It's all good, Briar. It's all good. I always ask people to prioritize like taking care of themselves and their own needs before coming to my streams and supporting me and stuff. So I'm great to hear that. It's great to hear that you've been taking care of yourself. I have played the World of Darkness games. I've played Vampire the Requiem, which was 2nd edition Vampire, and I've played Vampire the Masquerade. I've played Changeling the Lost. I haven't played Hunter yet, or Werewolf, or Mage, and some of the other more obscure ones as well. An expensive looking rosary bearing a heavy silver cross and big shiny pearls. I will be selling that. Painted wooden horse decorated with flowers and a braided mane. They fetch a moderate price. Sell that. I have 60 coins now. I'm going to buy some bread, but I'm going to mostly... Actually, no, I'm just going to buy one bread. And then I'm going to buy some more of the oil to improve my sanity because that took a hit. It took a massive hit. Anything else? Some pretzels, maybe? I'm good. I would eat more if I had more money. Damn it. Oh, how are they doing? I wouldn't want to be a burden, Freya. Not at all, Mrs. Lisbeth. It would be my pleasure. Ah, good morning, Elise. Is everything alright? Oh, I was inviting Mrs. Lisbeth and the children for dinner. I don't think we're ready for that yet, my dear. Well, the invitation stands, Mrs. Lisbeth. You're welcome anytime you'd like. How's that feel, Mrs. Lisbeth?
This game looks adorable. Honestly, Briar, it's so good. It is kind of a horror game at the same time. It's very spooky. Link like kind of a grim fairy tale sort of energy. So when night falls, like really spooky, creepy stuff happens. But I cannot recommend it enough, especially if you grew up with 90s anime or you like 90s anime aesthetics. It's so good.
Oh, Elise, I have so many questions. He hasn't slept. He keeps mentioning the witch. The witch? What happened in the woods, Elise? I didn't see anything resembling a witch, that's for certain. F's still frightened, Mrs. Lisbeth. My apologies, Elise. It wasn't my intention to insinuate. That's alright, Mrs. Lisbeth. I know you meant no harm. Oh, I hope nothing else happens today.
That's a sure sign something is gonna happen today. Now, I'm keeping my eyes peeled for a fish somewhere. Okay, I just want to save quickly. We've got to clear out the blockage, folks. It's the only way. If you say so, lad.
You know,
What's wrong with the fountain?
It's one thing after another, isn't it, Elise? We think the fountain's obstructed is all. This is all her doing. The witch! She's taken our grain, our children, and now she's after our water. We've discussed this, old lad. Hang on, sorry, my hair's annoying me. Ah. Finn and I can give it a look, can't we, Finn? To the best of our ability, but old Wilhelm ought to know what's wrong with it. We're together here at noon, folks. I want to have a word with all of Kieferberg. You'll need me to lend a hand, Father. Naturally, Gustav. What are we to do about the grain, folks?
The grain?
You haven't heard, lass?
No, I'm yet to fully understand what's going on.
Oops! Someone was in the windmill last night, Elise. It could have been the wind, or the crows, still. The door was still locked this morning, lad. It was Eugen's responsibility, but it was the witch, I tell you. Give it a rest, old Jochen. I was told you left home early last night, Elise. She was certainly tired, old Jochen. Don't be unreasonable. It couldn't have been one of us, folks. What about the weevils?
Weevils, Mr. Ludwig?
The flour and grain we stored away are riddled with beetles, Elise. I'm not certain what we're to do with this grain now. All we can do to avoid throwing it out, Ludwig. We'll become completely reliant on Primeldorf at this rate. That witch has us at her mercy. She has all of Kieferberg in the palm of her hand, and that's enough, folks. I've heard enough. Finn and Heinrich will take a look at the fountain later. As for the rest of us, we ought to air out that grain and do away with those beetles, starting right now.
This is only riling folks up even more. I'd best go see if Lipkitchen's alright. Folks must be swarming her.
Oh no. I couldn't have possibly have had any hand in this. Okay. Okay, we'll go to the church for Lipkitchen. I want to, because one area we haven't looked at that I've kind of spotted on the map is a water well that's right in this lower corner, and because it's water, I'm assuming then it's gonna have like fish imagery or something, so I'm gonna try and use the key there.
I get so lonely all by myself in this inn.
I would like to buy 1 St. Walpurgis oil, please. I am full of terrors and terrible things. Bye, Miss Velma. There we go, that's better. Hold on, soup for Muffy, but I'm gonna have one of my bread now. How am I doing for other things? I'm actually gonna use the bandages because I took a couple of hits last night, so I'm better now. Or mostly better. Actually, I'm gonna save first before going to the well because I am so paranoid. So I could be wrong about where... Ah, there we go. Is there anything useful around here? Mrs. Wilmer's got a whole shed for herself, and yet, fashioned out of an old barrel, the rickety cart rests cradling a couple worn-out buckets. The washing well's empty. That note and that key. Whoever's been doing those rituals may have tampered with this faucet. Time to use the key then.
I've done it!
It fit! What in the Lord's name is going on in Kieferberg? Another one of these caves. I'm starting to feel queasy again.
Keep it together, Elise.
I ought to pull myself together and get this over with.
That's not right. Okay, what order is it? Okay, it was the one across. Was that it? Hey! Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that.
They're all lit now, but there's still something missing, I think.
Because I wanted to grab these. Okay, matches. Very good, very important. More matches.
There's something in there, but I can't reach it. It's glowing really bright too.
Okay, I can't reach it. What's down here? Diary entry 4. Okay.
This was ripped out of some journal. Most of this was jotted down in a hurry, but...
Walpurga, the witch. I've uncovered her roots at last. Everything points back to Kieferberg, the birthplace of the witch, Walpurga, and her cult.
This can't be.
If there truly is a witch in Kieferberg, then... Adored and celebrated for centuries, the woodland surrounding this town was said to have a consciousness of its own. This consciousness, whatever we now call a witch, was named Walpurga. Folks' faith in its miracles dates from many years before the glory of the church reached these peaks, said to grant its believers good health, sustenance, and protection. The woodland, or Walpurga, harboured folks' wills, wishes, desires, and sins. In such a way, in fact, that it would appear to folks under the guise of a woman. Whispered to the faithful, take the form of their loved ones, of an old hag, of a doe, amongst others. The 6-ringed maypole, the symbol of St. Walpurga's benevolence we adore today. was first adored as the symbol of the witch's miracles and mercy. That is no more, however. Ceaworthe'god is a patroness of the church, a benevolent figure in our faith. With the arrival of the Lord's messengers to these peaks, the cult of Ceaworthe'god was eradicated. It is fact, however, that the few who lived have become nomads of sorts. What is most puzzling to me is that my research and all of this history, it doesn't quite align with Old Holler's confession. Ceaworthe'god, the witch, never once said it was to ask anything in return for its blessings. Oh. Neither was it ever referred to as a god or a male deity, rather a woman. How could a he have granted Old Holler a wish? This witch, how could a pagan deity do what the Lord himself won't? I'm fairly certain there is more to Old Holler's sins than meets the eye.
Granny Holler's sins, he says. None of this is true. Father Hans is losing his wits. Granny Holler would never. She wouldn't ever hide anything from me. The path ends here, but it looks to me like it caved in. I wonder if this is used to connect somewhere. Hang on. Okay, my mental state is not doing well. I wonder if there's something I could place here. Oh, okay. Just a quick check in my inventory. Is there anything I could put there? Have the mosaic slab. Can I try putting my lantern there? Can I try using the broom on that? Can I fish it out with my broom? Do I have anything else on me? I don't think so. I can't think of anything else that I have with me. My brooch? Okay, try using the brooch here. Yes! I'm a genius!
What is this?
My brooch. It worked. Speaking of which, that ribbon the other day was rather similar to mine too. First my ribbon, now my brooch. I don't like this. Not one bit.
Oh, tunnel key. Okay.
Another key. I wonder what this one's for.
Okay, can I pick my brooch back up? Yes. I'm not leaving that behind. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here because my sanity is not doing well.
This key. I could try every lock in Kieferberg and still not find what it's for. Maybe it's best I give this some thought.
Okay, so there was the other door back where the old windmill was. Let's look at that key again. Old tunnel key. An old iron key bearing the letter W on its tip, because down there it was all caved in, so we can't get in. The only other place that I can think that has a door is that sealed off door that was back in the old windmill. Once we have some coins and I can get my sanity back up, let's go back there and have a look. Oh, that was so clever with putting the brooch there. Because the light was green. Because I also hope that maybe I'll get a little bit of a reward for saving the kid last night, maybe. Here to lend the cushion a hand, lass. What are you talking about, Mr. Wilhelm? Haven't you heard? Folks are gathering like bees inside that church. Because of the windmill and the grain? Precisely. Folks are going crazy. Some say it was the witch, others say it was the devil himself.
Wait, Mr. Wilhelm, what does any of this have to do with Lipkitchen?
Ah, it's best you go see for yourself, lass. Oh no, do they suspect Lebkuchen of being the witch?
I stopped lighting candles ever since Granny Holler passed. Not that they ever did anything anyhow. Kept burning in the wake of a prayer. Each candle's flame flickers in serene devotion. Okay, anything else I should be doing right now? Okay, it's just Lepkichin in the church. Do I actually have anything that will help heal my broken brain? I don't think so. The rest of me is okay for now.
Please, try to keep calm, Mrs. Linda.
Oh, I know, I know. Won't you have a look at my rosary, Lepkichin? I seem to have pulled on a little too tightly this morning. That's no good, Ariane. No good at all. I'll tighten it for you, Mrs. Ariane, but first I ought to...
Lepkuchen.
I can help, Lepkuchen.
Elise.
Elise. What are you saying, lassie? A maid of all work can't possibly pray our blessings. We need Lepkuchen. Oh, where is Father Hans when we need him most? Father Hans has his own matters to attend to. I can... It's best you visit each and every one of our homes, Lepkuchen.
I wonder.
That's... My into. I'll need a prayer in each and every room before sunset. But before then, Lepkuchen, could you...
Out with it.
Will you folks back off a little? My, Elise, can't you see what... Oh, Lepkuchen! No! Oh, no. I hope you're okay. Lepkuchen! Oh, who's going to pray our blessings now? We must fetch Father Hans. Someone get us some water. Can you hear me? Oh no! Oh, great. Are we taking her home, Elise? She'll be fine. Alright, Mrs. Dorothea. Why don't you pay her a visit in a little while? Of course, I'll be there. I ought to go see her. She didn't deserve any of this. Okay, time for chores. I wasn't too bad at the apples one. I think I did okay at the apples, so... Oh, actually... Okay, not interested in that room. I want to see the other room. Just a second. Okay. Because I was curious if maybe the key went to one of those doors. I won't stand for it, old lads. Nor will anyone else in Kieferberg. Why, we ought to start with her, that's what. You're not touching any of our folks either, I'll have you know. No, I think because we did so well in the last wood chopping one, we can't do that one for a little while, or at least that's what I picked up on it. So probably today we won't be able to do the wood chopping one, so it's either chickens or apples at the moment. What's going on here? I'm not certain this is the best time, lass. Old Jockin's insisting we search folks for the witch's hexes, Elise. Please don't check me. You fool, you're giving her time to conceal the... Please, keep calm, old Jockin. What Kieferberg needs isn't calm, Hans. It's leadership. We ought to take matters into our own hands and search everyone. I'm not going to put myself forward. So you're searching every lass in town? I don't think Mr. Gustav would allow Freya to be searched for such things either. I won't allow anyone in town to be searched, lass. Not even you, old Jockin. Keep that in mind. Search me all you want. It's a matter of respect, old Jockin. I would have thought you'd understand. This isn't the time for respect, Hans. I won't allow it. That's all I have to say on the matter. Oh, yes. You fools, you'll regret this.
Okay, let's save and then let's do the apples one. We did the chicken one recently and I was okay at that, but let's try the apples one again. Now, where would that be? Was this the apples? Or chickens? Yes, apples. What's the rush, Mrs. Marlin? Why, with all that's going on, lass, Lord knows if we'll even have an orchard tomorrow. Alright, I'll do it. I'd say it's a bit of a reaction, but it doesn't matter, Elise. Please be quick about it. No, because I have no bread. Okay, I'm going to do my best. The game that we had to do last night with the crow was so cool. It's so spooky. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I'll do the hydrate check in just a second, but you take care, Ash. Okay, I think I did good. Hey! Nice. I should try and hold on to at least 5 coins. So I can, like, try again at some of the better games I'm good at. So glad you made it, at least. Thank you for your time today. She really doesn't seem to be doing so well. Okay. I got 40 coins from that. Rosemarine at the windmill. Okay, we're meeting Rosemarine. Let's eat that. Save the soup for Muffy. I hate Muffy so much. But I am going to get, that looks like important story related stuff. But I want to see how this goes with Rosemarine. Okay, I'm gonna save. Because this looks like important story stuff that's gonna happen. Because I was gonna go to the inn to get some more grape juice and buy some more bread. Now that we're all gathered here, folks. Oh, we're losing our minds, Father. This week hasn't been easy for Kieferberg, as we all know. That said, we have decided to ask Primaldorf for support. Primaldorf, you say? We cannot compromise the festival at all, as you understand. Are you certain we've considered every option, Father? Kieferberg isn't what it once was, Ludwig. We need their help. We will be patrolling the outskirts in the evenings as well. That should make sleep easier, that's for certain. The protection of Kieferberg and our neighbors is in order, folks.
What happened to poor Upfall was bad enough. Oh, Father, but who is to carry out our nightly prayers?
Naturally, the church's doors will be open to all regardless.
What about the windmill and the fountain?
There's still water in the well, Wilma. No need to fret.
Oh, and who knows how long that well will last.
Oh, shush it!
It's not as though that fountain's sustaining the well, is it?
What would you know, lassie? I'm at a loss regarding the fountain, if I'm honest.
Wasn't there some sort of blockage, Mr. Ludwig?
We're going to have to disassemble it. Why doesn't she try it, Flynn? Oh, sorry, Finn. With those toothpick fingers of hers, I'd say she'd get the job done rather easily. This isn't the time to provoke the lass, Wilma. She's so keen to stick her nose in everything, Ludwig. Might as well teach her a little lesson, wouldn't you say? Let's not get carried away, Wilma. We're not here to...
Why, that's a terrific idea.
Out of the way, I got this.
Elise, that's dangerous. You'll get hurt.
Oh dear Lord, she's getting in there.
I'll show you all.
What's going to be in it? A snake, a black snake was in the fountain. Oh, Kieferberg is done for. The witch. It's the witch. The devil himself.
That's enough.
We can't lose our heads. We must remain calm. You folks can't.
Calm? How are we supposed to remain calm, Father?
Everyone's dismissed. Back to work. Gustav and I will have a word about this. This seems perfectly innocent. Perfectly innocent and fine. Also, thank you for the hydrate check. I see you, Muffy. You little shit. Hang on, I'm just gonna save before talking to people about this. Because I want to talk to Muffy first, get this thing taken care of. I know what I'll need to save up for the next food she wants. It's you.
I have an offer for you, Elise. Out of my sight, Martha. I've had enough trouble for one day. Oh, but I think you'd like to hear this.
Is that so?
Out with it then. I don't have all day. But it wouldn't be for free. How about you give me some hearty soup? Why, I don't think so, Muffs. We had an agreement, Elise.
I hate Muffy so much.
You're lucky I don't want any trouble, Mindy. Out with it now. What did you have to tell me? Oh, you're so generous.
Out with it!
Out with it, Mary. Right now before I... You don't have to threaten me, Elise. Why, you threaten me every day, you little... I heard my auntie talking about a search. A search? Folks are losing their minds over that serpent you pulled out of the fountain. They want to search everyone in town.
For goodness sake!
I'll put in a good word for you, Elise. But you ought to promise you'll bring me some apple strudel.
The apple strudel is like 40 coins. I'm gonna kill her. I don't care if they burn me on the stake as a witch. I'm gonna kill this child. Ah!
Oh, to hell with you, Molly. Out of my sight. Melly's interference can weigh quite heavy.
Like, I have zero suspicion on me, but I want to just keep doing it in case we get an important story thing.
Melly's interference can weigh quite heavy. I best be prepared for tomorrow.
Especially as things are getting much more tense. Oh, I'm worried.
Ah, Elise, I was looking for you, dearie. Looking for me, Mrs. Mitchild? Mitchild, sorry? See, I was hoping to have a word with Ariane. I've been struggling quite a bit lately, you see? Struggling with what, Mrs. Matilda? Oh, it's rather embarrassing, but I can no longer do many of my house chores. This terrible tremor won't let me wash my dishes or my laundry. Mrs. Matilda. Won't you tell her I'd need her to stop by tonight, Elise? I would tell her myself, but this would be the 4th time this week, you see? Of course, Mrs. Matilda. I'll let her know. Where is she then? Because this seems like a thing that won't cost time. I just need to find her. But Ariane, she's got blonde hair. Is that Ariane? Oh, there she is. Oh, Ariane, I was meaning to ask you. Is it Mrs. Matilda? She says she needs you to help her out again tonight, yes. Poor thing. Old age truly doesn't forgive, does it? When did this start, Mrs. Ariane? Oh, just last week, Elise. I caught her trying to wash her sheets by the well, you see. She could have asked me. Miss Matilda's rather stubborn, you'd know that. Oh, thanks so much, Andy. Tell her I'll be there right after supper. Alright, Mrs. Ariane. It says, find out what happened. But I'm not sure what area that's referring to. Okay, let's go back to there. Did you find her, Elise? Mrs. Ariane says she'll come by right after supper, Mrs. Matilda. Thank you, Elise. Here's something for you. Oh, nice! I could sell that. You don't have to, Miss Matilda. Oh, it's the least I can do, my dear. There will come a day when I truly won't be able to do anything after all. Miss Matilda. Okay, that's good. Then I got a little something, and I could still meet Rose and Marine. But it says it's highlighted in green, find out what happened. So I'm looking for something in green. I'm just gonna go around everywhere and see if I can find that. Oops. Actually, no, I can sell that silk purse here and then get enough for the strudel. Oh! I have 70 coins. Such lovely features, don't you know that? Oh, I do. Let's have a quick little walk around. We have 70 coins, so we should have enough for the strudel. And maybe then a little bit more. Okay, meet Rosemarine here. 1 second. You know what? While it's still fresh in my mind, I want to get the strudel, spend the coins, maybe try and get, if we have enough left over, get some grape juice as well to improve my brain, so I'm have less of a chance of catching the crazies. Yeah, I can't see any like conversations highlighted in green, so I think I just need to like choose a chore or go speak to Rosemarine. I'm gonna go speak to Rosemarine, but I just want to get the strudel and everything I need. How much is it? This is gonna hurt, I can tell. How much is it? I hope she chokes on it. I hope she chokes on it. I have no bread in my pockets. I'm gonna buy 2 of... Yes, I'm gonna get 2 of those. And then I have 10 coins left.
I think 10 coins is enough to buy some grape juice. What time of day is it? Afternoon, okay. Because, yeah, I need to improve my sanity before spooky shenanigans happen in the evening. Muffy isn't that bad, but because this is my first time playing this game, I think you can allow for a little bit of suspicion to be put on you. But I want to still try and give it to her, give what she asks for every day, because then I'm not sure if it'll lead to something. If nothing else, then maybe there's an achievement for it or something like that. But I just want to be protective of Rosmarine and not cause any suspicion around us. How much is it? Okay, it is just 10 coins. Perfect. Yes, that's all. That's all for now, thank you. Restore my sandy a little bit. And a little bit more bread. Okay. Now let's head up to the windmill. Because I think we'll just go a little bit further, and then I think we'll call it a night. I think maybe we'll just do one more night of spooky things, and then we'll call it there. So it's probably going to be another, like, 45 minutes, maybe an hour? I'm not sure. I just really love this game, and I didn't play it last week, because I did stage combat class, and I was absolutely wiped out afterwards. It's fine, don't you worry. It's all good. Rose and Marine. There she is. I'll spend some time with her. You were right, Elise. It really is a lovely view.
For goodness sake.
You've seen better on your travels, I wager.
Oh, but Kieferberg is one of the nicest towns I've been to.
Trying to vex me, are you?
Oh, I didn't mean to.
I know you didn't, Rosemarine. I'm fed up with it is all.
With Kieferberg?
With all this nonsense we're dealing with too. That said, I still haven't made up my mind about leaving it all behind somehow. Oh. I'm going to such lengths, and yet...
I'd say doubting yourself is a good thing.
You're different, Rosemarine. You've always had something to look forward to, while I...
Even so, Elise.
Oh!
I find myself thinking about certain things, living here with you.
Such as?
How I wish I'd found you sooner, and have the chance to share memories with you. Just the way Lepkahan and Freya do.
You've only been here a few days, Rosemarine. Had you been born here, you'd be just as sick of it as I am.
I suppose, but I've never lived in a town. The sense of community is something I've never experienced.
I've lived here all my life and never experienced it either, Rosemarine. Not since Granny Holler passed away, at least.
You know,
Say, Rosemarine, about the stars you keep mentioning.
yes.
I can tell you all about it, Elise.
No, she's set in her ways. They've led you here of all places. To this rotten Kieferberg.
Please.
Oh.
I've had enough of this conversation. I'm heading back to work. Oh. Oh, Elise, are you having second thoughts about leaving? I've lost my bread. I hate Muffy so much. Okay, later meet Rosemary by the creek. Okay. Okay, we can chop some more wood. Okay, I'm very good at that. I'm happy to do that. Actually, because I saw I have 20 matches. Is there like a maximum amount of matches I can have? I'm gonna say no. But I can chop wood. That's good. Actually, how much hunger do I have? Ooh. So it costs 2 more bread to have Rosemary help me with something. It could be very useful because I'm very good at the wood chopping one. I say that now, I'm gonna suck at it then. And then do a bit more of a risky thing. Get really close. And just have the 1 bread. To tide me over. But then I'll get a good amount of coins and then I should be fine. Oh, that's not good. Well, at least the fountain's fixed. Let's keep calm, folks. Losing our tempers isn't going to fix anything. What's wrong with the fountain now? Could you have damaged it earlier, Elise? That could very much be the case. I don't think so, but even if she had, it wouldn't be enough to cause this. What are we to make of this then, Heinrich? How am I to know such a thing? It's not only the fountain either. The well is also... The well? It's overflowing, Elise. How can a well overflow? I'm at a complete loss. Let us wait and see. Why, I'm not about to sit and wait for my home to be flooded. I must say, I don't agree, Father. It might be all we can do. It truly is all we can do, Heinrich. Losing our minds won't help. We must persevere. This isn't looking too good for us here in Kieferberg, is it? Yeah, that really sucks. Really sucks for you. I'm sorry. Let's chop some wood. Would you lend me a hand, lass? What do you need? Okay, so that's the apple one. Hang on about which to bother you see. No, I'm gonna do the wood one. Too busy, Mr. Ludwig. Maybe later. Okay, where's the other one? It's somewhere else, maybe? Oh, by the water well. Okay. Okay, yes, I am gonna get some sleep later. Okay. I just didn't play this game last week. And so I'm making up for lost time. And I really, really want to find out what happens next. Hey, Hades, how's it going? We're not dealing with regular folk here. Oh, but what if it's not folk we're dealing with, but Mr. Bernhard? Lord knows what could happen to Kieferberg at this rate. It's too much to keep track of, folks. The horses, Apfel, our grain being riddled with weevils, and now this flooding. I must say, I'm at a loss myself. You, Mr. Gustav? I'm doing well, Hades. I'm doing very well. All of Kieferberg is confused, Elise. No, I'm not going to talk down to the people here. Rather than confused, I'd say that we're rather defeated. We're everything but defeated, Elise. The lass is right, Brunhilde. Now, I wouldn't say she's right, Gustav. We've been slowly giving in to this witch, haven't we?
Take inspiration from Elise herself. Oh, I'm not sure I'd go that far. She did rescue Apfel, that's for certain. We have much to learn from the lass. You may be right, Gustav. We ought to stand strong. Can I help you?
How glad I am to see you, Elise. I must thank you for your hard work as always, lass.
What do you mean, Mrs. Marielle?
Well, you're still working hard despite everything. Lord knows what would be of me if you stopped helping.
I suppose.
That said, Elise, won't you please get me some firewood?
Yes. Because I'm very good at this one.
I'll be back in a moment then.
Take your time, my dear. Okay, yes, it'll be a gamble, but I should then have enough coins to do very well shopping-wise. So, okay. Yes, I'll take this risk.
Why don't they ask Freya to chop it for them instead?
Oh. Laser focus. Okay. Yes. Oh, that's what I like to see.
S rank again, cause S is for Stephanie, and I'm amazing. Oh, you didn't have to go through all this trouble, Elise.
Well, I suppose your encouragement made it easier.
Here you go, dearie, for your trouble.
How much did I get? 60, okay.
You and Freya always do such a good job, of course. We're all grateful.
Not at all, but I'll take it. Okay, I'm going to be hungry, but I can buy more bread. Okay. I am so hungry. Okay, I'm going to go buy food first, and then I'll come back here and get some more grape juice because things are going to get spooky at night. Because also, with Lebkuchen now not feeling well, I don't think she's then going to be by the bakery to give us bread.
Elise, do you have a moment? For goodness sake.
What now? I'm hangry.
You see, Elise, we've been wondering. It's best we don't, Ariane.
What's the matter?
Your cousin was telling us about how she got to Kieferberg, you see? Is it true she came all this way on foot, Elise?
I think, yes. I think that's right, she did. Okay, although rather than a definitive yes statement, I'm going to ask kind of curiously, on foot, Mrs. Oddie? I don't recall. We wouldn't want to fret, but we thought that was very strange. Your cousin isn't being honest with you, lass. Oh, no. I'll be on my way home now, ladies. Good night. Okay, that's okay. We'll just give Muffy her stupid food and then it'll all go away. Oh, no, she is here. Lepkuchen. What in the Lord's name are you doing out here, Lepkuchen? Waiting for your earful, it seems. I would have met you inside, for goodness sake. I'm fine, Elise. You're making too much of it. Your bread. Thank you. I am so hungry. You're out of your mind, Leb. Speaking of which, Elise, folks have been rather tense lately. I've noticed. I know you can look after yourself, but one good deed won't shield you from all of it, Elise. What do you mean? Folks have been talking ill about each other all day. Even Mrs. Marielle hasn't been spared, you see. There's no need to fret, Leb. I'll make certain I hold my tongue. Make certain you stay home as well. Has she noticed I've been wandering about at night? Elise? Of course, Leb. And you need to stop fretting. We don't want you fainting again. I will, in due time. I have bread. I'm going to eat both of those now. Okay, so grape juice is 10 a bottle. I don't have enough to get a full... Oh. Okay, so I've got 60 coins. If I go to the inn and get the oil, that should almost bring me up to full. Actually, can I sell some of my matches? No, I can't sell matches. Fine. Okay, if I just get one bread, and then I can get more of the holy oil. Okay. Because then we could do more chores in the morning, and then I can get more for food. But my sanity has taken a couple of hits today, so I need to fix that. One breads, please. Oh, see, the fountain's fixed. Look at it. It's all good. I don't know why everyone's so stressed. There's nothing strange happening in town. Nothing strange at all. Not in the slightest. St. Walpurgis oil. There we go. Okay, let's heal. There we go, that's better. How's my hunger doing? Oh, I'm gonna eat that bread now. There we go. Okay, now I'm in a much better state for what happens tonight, at night. And we'll head back to see Rosmarine. Want to see if anyone else has any nice things to give me? Are you joining the patrols, lass? Why would I, Miss Wilhelm? Makes two of us then, I see. The lads won't let me go, the ingrates. Ingrates? I'm very much capable despite my age. Ah, I see. You too, Elise. You rescued the poor lad, and yet... if anyone should be out there, it'll be you. Thank you, I appreciate that. What are you two talking about? Tell me. Speaking of which, Gustav, we ought to head on home, I'd wager. And don't dawdle, Elise. Everyone's to stay home this evening. Sure. I can do that. Of course, Father. It's important we keep a good grasp on who's out and about tonight.
What do you mean, Mr. Gustav?
We're taking turns on patrol, you see. We must make certain the same thing doesn't happen again.
What happened with Apfel? I understand.
That's why you and your cousin had best stay home, Elise.
Certainly, Mr. Gustav.
This ordeal has been going on long enough. It's about time you do something, that's for certain. Okay, I'm going to head back to the house and save and then see what happens at night. Although, you know what? I might listen to you guys, and once we get home, then we can save the spooky stuff for jumping right into next Sunday. I know I said we'd do one more night of spooky things, but that can take a little while, and we have been going for almost 3.5 hours, or a bit over 3.5 hours. And I want to savor this game. It's best you head home, Elise, before it gets any darker.
Where are you folks going?
It's time we head on out on patrol. We must make certain Kieferberg is out of harm's way. Even if you say that, Ludwig.
You've been going on these patrols all week, and yet...
All the more reason to keep doing it, lass. Finn's right. We need to look out for each other. All I want is to let them have it, be it the culprit or even the witch.
Can't say I don't share the sentiment, Finn.
At least we managed to pick out those weevils somehow.
I noticed you managed to fix the fountain.
That happened on its own. We don't know how. Oh, I would show that bastard if only we knew who it is.
Would they beat their own neighbors, I wonder?
Why are you thinking like that, Elise? Are you feeling guilty? Do you have something to hide, Elise? Your secret ways, lassie? So yeah, let's just get back to the house. We'll save, and then I think we'll call it a night there. Maybe not even go into the house to see Rosmarine, just in case it triggers a really long cutscene that goes straight into spooky events, maybe. Okay, let's save. I don't think there's anything else I need to do immediately now. I'm curious about that key that we found. Because yeah, it just says have dinner with Rosmarine. It's probably going to lead to a conversation, and then that'll bridge nicely into the spooky events of the evening. So let's save and call it a night here. So a lot of things happened tonight. We managed to save the kid from the terrors in the woods. So let's head back to the title. Yes. Let's save the spooks for another time, because I really want to take my time with this game, savor all the coolness, and then we can sink our teeth right into what the snake's realm or the snake's part of the woods will look like, and we can explore that next Sunday. So thank you all so very much for joining me tonight, my lovelies. Again, I'm sorry that I cancelled last Sunday's stream, but as I explained in my post, that I'd come back from stage combat, and I was absolutely exhausted, so I want to come back to this game with, like, fully ready to go, and so we will be continuing next Sunday. Oh, Scarlett, thank you so much for dropping by, and thank you so much for a 48-month resub for... Jesus Christ, that's 4 years now you've been a sub, and I really, really appreciate it, Scarlett. You're an amazing friend, an amazing mod, and the best of everything. So thank you so much, Scarlett. I really appreciate it. Oh, and I'm so sorry. We were just wrapping things up for tonight. I'm so sorry. Scarlett, when you told me not to call you something... You know, that just makes me want to say it again. Oh, but let's wrap things up tonight, guys. We'll be continuing with probably some more casual League. Just me playing some League of Legends on Wednesday. Who knows, Scarlett might jump into a VC with me and just berate me for like 2.5 hours or something. And Friday, of course, we'll be continuing Baldur's Gate 3. And next Sunday, we will be continuing with more Little Goody Two Shoes. So thank you so much for joining me tonight, my lovelies. And I will see you on Wednesday. If you've been lurking in the shadows and you like what you've seen so far, sorry, I'm a little tired. If you like what you've seen so far, please consider following. We would love to have you back at the Blue Rose Respite. You are welcome anytime. Be sure to check out my other socials that are popping up in the chat right now, including my 2 YouTube channels, one for my ASMR tales and the other for my Twitch VODs, and my Twitter, my Insta, and my TikTok. I do regularly post little snippets of my Twitch streams on across all my socials, so I really do appreciate the love that you've been giving them, and especially on my new ASMR tale that came out last night, featuring Lae'zel. I was so proud of how that one came out, and thank you so much for showing it so much love. Be sure to check that out if you haven't already, as well as the latest chapter of Hunter the Parenting. I had so much fun with that. Let's see who's currently live, and we'll go say hello. Wait, is everyone playing Helldivers right now? Okay, someone's playing Helldivers and then 2 other people are playing Final Fantasy VII. Okay. Let's go say hi. You know what? In honor of Hunter the Parenting, let's go say hi to Zoran the Bear. Hey! So, I'm gonna take you guys over to Zoran the Bear, but thank you so much for joining me tonight, my lovelies. I will see you on Wednesday for more League, Friday for Baldur's Gate 3, and next Sunday for more Little Goody Two Shoes. But thank you so much for joining me, my lovelies. I hope you have a fantastic week ahead, and remember, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and as always, stay wicked and wonderful. Good night, my lovelies.